Welcome.
Check.
Yeah. Who's Music Radio every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. We have Kahlee. We have DJ Who. We got Sweet Chuck in the background. It's I don't even know how to start off the show like this, but one of the closest people to me has passed, and you know, if you guys know Lonnie Johnson, you know DJ L Train. You know, he was a fucking great guy, just a big fucking sweetheart, dope DJ, amazing friend and brother, even boyfriend. You know, shout out to his girl Christina, and you know, I want to even say thank you to Savannah for, you know, making sure she's good. But I mean, this is how good of a guy he is. Like when he's been on the show, and I remember when he came in, like for the first time to do the show, he even brought us a gift. And he gave you, you know, you want to let him know.
Yeah, he gave this right here.
That sign right there,
So
says
see
Who's
that?
Music
That's
Radio.
Lonnie right there.
That's Lonnie, you know, and so he's always been a part of the show since then, and he will always be a part of the show.
Yes.
And, you know, so I just want to give a moment of silence right now real quick for my boy Lonnie. Yeah, man. So he was a really close guy to me, Demon, McBee, and a lot of people. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to keep it like super emotional, but I just want to do a
salute
shot.
to him.
Yeah, for
Salute.
sure.
Cheers.
Here's this for Lonnie. I love you, brother. We all love you.
Salute.
Also, shout out to Cutwater, man. I appreciate you right now in my time of need. We appreciate you so much for always hooking us up with, you know, bottles, cans, everything. So, Joel, we appreciate you. It's for Lonnie. Now let's go ahead and
introduce.
start the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kahlee,
Yay.
why don't you go ahead and tell everybody who you are, what you do, where you're from, all that good shit.
Oh,
brother.
man. You put me on assignment.
Yeah, sorry.
My name's Kahlee. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Do
from
everybody
Gardena.
ever always mispronounce it?
Do everybody mispronounce it? Yeah, that's a good, accurate way of saying something.
Well, what's your spelling? Let them know.
It's
So we can
Kahlee,
see.
Kahlee.
Kahlee.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At Kahlee 310. Nah, from Gardena. Been out in San Diego, living out here for about 15 years ish. You know what I'm saying? And do
So
hip
you're almost a
hop.
local. according
I'm a
to this guy.
family man. You know what I'm
Nice,
saying?
yeah.
I don't need to call myself anything. I am me. And
No,
you
he
can
has a
do
fucking
whatever.
rule.
Yeah,
No,
I feel
he's
you.
got a rule that
What's
I
the
always
rule?
call
What's
him
the
out.
rule?
What's my rule?
He just said he's been here for 15 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's
No,
not saying.
No, let's hear
Well,
it.
he's
Tell
not.
me.
Well, my rule is like, but you didn't say like
How
you know,
you like where you're from?
like a
and stuff?
local. Like you. To me personally, you're considered a local when you're in that city for 20 years, minimum 20.
So I give him.
So
shit,
you
but to
can.
me, that
So
seems
like,
a
say
little-
if you
little
lived in
long,
New
but-
York
Yeah,
for 20 years, you could be like, I'm a New Yorker.
I've always been.
But
like,
I mean,
fuck,
he's
I'm
not.
from
He didn't
Cali.
say.
Yeah.
I'm not much for arguing against that, but I will say that there are things that somebody can do
Call him out.
that, in my opinion, should be able to move you up into that role. Would
That's
you agree with
definitely
that?
yes.
And that thing is up for like
That's a
what
for
I
dis-
think. Might
that's
make
definitely
it,
for
you know,
discussion.
yeah.
That's definitely for discussion.
Okay, we
yeah.
on the same page.
You could definitely make right moves to juice up
Move
the
up faster.
to juice up the years.
Joel always puts me on the spot behind the cameras on Wednesdays and shit, so you guys don't even get to see it. So now, like, I get to give him shit on.
So
camera.
behind the scenes,
Yeah.
BTS.
Yeah. Damn. Not
Porn
cast,
style.
Yeah, like
yeah, I
not
don't like the
casting
way
couch
it
style,
sounds when you
motherfucker.
say it.
I know,
but
this
I
fool.
feel you. Yeah, so y'all interrupted me.
Yeah.
My name is
I'm the king of
Kahlee.
that shit.
I'm a rapper. Nah, but yeah, man. Husband, hip hop head, father, shit talk extraordinaire.
When did you first get into the MC game?
Shit, started rapping like 2000, I guess you could say, ish. Just rapping, freestyling.
Like school, like high school shit.
Yeah, getting after
Battles
high
and stuff?
school. I mean, not real battle. I mean, they're
Well,
real
you know, like-
battles. Battle
like-
on the street.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
like
battle
freest-
at
like
the mall.
ciphers.
Yeah, like ciphers.
This is
or
what I would
even,
do.
like,
We walk in, you see somebody look like maybe it's a possibility like this big that they might rap, and then I beatbox a little bit. I'm not a great beatboxer, but I
enough
could
to hold the cipher. Yeah.
and get you to look. And if you look, I'm be like, "What's up, man? You rap?" Now this is like 18-year-old me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like now, I'd be like, "Man, I don't even want to rap. Like I got raps that I need to do.
Yeah.
I'm not out here trying to rap with some stranger.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
for
I gotta
sure,
go home and rap. If I'm gonna be rapping, I gotta fucking get in the
I
studio.
gotta hit
I got
record.
a fucking cue list that's crazy right now. But nah, yeah, you know, doing that type of shit, rap, kicking bars at parties, you know, just hot boxing with the
Nice.
homies and rapping, all kinds of different shit. And then started going to shows, met some people, started, you know, a crew, dropped some records. Just
And
kept
this is in
working, kept
LA?
moving and shit. Yeah,
And I
all
heard
over. You know,
used to work with a
Southern
couple
Cali.
of people I know. Like you used to work with Dilated, like
I've
Rocka
done
and
music
Mike.
with Rocka. I've done music with Ev. You know, I've done music with a few people that I'm proud of
That's-
working with and
that's
shit.
dope.
And
No,
Yeah,
but
that's
that's like
less
a
known
good-
people that
yeah.
I'm proud of working with too. Like I'm excited. Yeah, man, it's been an interesting ride thus far.
Yeah,
The
but what
journey,
I'm just
the
getting at
journey.
is that
It's been a fun journey.
there's people that just fuck with local cats, and then there's cats that fuck with local cats and also have that experience.
Yeah,
You
I've
know,
definitely
like a
been doing
cosign,
some stuff.
If
yeah.
if that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And
Yeah, I'll take
so,
it.
I mean, no, I mean it should be an accomplishment. It's something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
not
yeah.
bad to look at.
But there was a time, I guess, where that response comes from. Was like it was a time where that's something that we was looking for. And like these days, like it's still dope. I mean, anybody that you feel, because I met a bunch of dope ass people that I looked up to from a music standpoint, and they were whack as fuck people wise. But it didn't really ruin. It didn't ruin the classics for me. But anything they made after that, I was like, yeah, but that dude's a sucker.
Okay, you know what? So now I got to ask because
You know
I
what
have
I mean?
everyone knows my person. But
Yeah.
who, can you name one or at
Oh
least?
no,
or
I
you-
don't. I don't
you
really do that. I
Okay.
mean, I guess if the person happened to be there and there was whatever, I would
Well,
be down to talk about
fuck
it. but-
Buster Rhymes for me, and I don't give a fuck if he's here or not. Like, he's a
Unfortunately
piece of
for
shit,
you,
so.
you're the only. You're not the only one who has that opinion.
No, I know that because there's like no, because we
Be
have three.
unique. This
yeah,
guy
no.
on the show
Nah, I
every
feel you.
time.
Fuck that
Buster
piece of
Rhymes
shit.
every
I don't
time.
give a fuck, man.
Yeah, no, I've never had no real shit like that because I think
Mine
I'm
was
pretty.
personal, so.
I'm pretty slick. I catch people quick, and I'll distance myself. So even if we're forced to kick it, and you're exhibiting behavior that I think is gonna lead to what you just said about Busta Rhymes, then
some
like I'll
fugazi
do shit
shit.
to stay away.
Nah,
Sometimes
yeah.
you stuck, and motherfuckers will just force themselves. And all your homies who all know the same shit you know,
Yeah.
they refuse to. They'll just totally,
It's like slide, let
I
it
think
slide.
they know that I'm there and I'll
Yeah.
talk shit if I have to, and like they'll, they get to watch me talk shit to
Yeah.
this guy that they don't like or whatever. So it's like a win for them. But I end up looking at that motherfucker be mad at me and shit. I'm like, you the dick who try to fucking conversational terrorism and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You trying to cut my head off in the media with your bullshit fucking lies that nobody believes. Fuck out of here. But yeah, anyways.
That's the best, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's better when you don't have to
Yeah.
partake.
That's how I kind of cut through that cloth too. Like I'll just say it right there on the spot. I don't go out of my way to unless it needs to be.
It's
But
just
like,
there's sometimes it's like people are doing too much for different reasons, but sometimes it's just those guys, usually it's dudes that just trying to talk you into doing whatever they want, and I'm just like, bro, shut up, dog. But depends, like, are you aggressive? Because sometimes I'll just laugh and walk away,
Yeah.
but you can't always do that without dissing somebody and like. I'm never trying to diss nobody on
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah,
Unless
Unless they
like
have
you
it
think
coming
it's
to 'em,
funny.
yeah.
Well, even if they got it coming to them, I'm like, the problem is I ain't gonna remember you, motherfucker. I see you once ever,
Once
and
every
if you
2
want,
years.
you could easily, where I'm gonna be at or whatever. So it's just, I'm from a place where people are fucking idiots, not even from there. Come, take a couple freeways to get there and claim it like it's their hood, not yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's
sometimes I could whoop their ass. Sometimes it's, not.
just-
But it doesn't matter. Arguably worse if I whip their ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And usually they're half my size, half my age, but there's several other ones. It's like the lollipop crew or whatever the fuck. And
No,
but
the
with
lollipop
fucking
kids, bro,
bald
that's
heads
fucking
and fucking
stomp
white
on 'em,
beaters
fuck
though.
it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's when you
and
just-
solos from the fucking Gardena swap meet.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm joking and shit, but it's all real shit. Like I'd rather just not. If after a while I feel like, yo, you really not trying to let me leave, and you
Yeah.
just talking on some shit that I've already made clear that I'm not,
with, or-
yeah, just chill. Like it's
Yeah.
cool. Maybe you're coked up. That's not my thing.
Yeah.
That happens often.
Yes.
Fools be coked up, want to
No,
tell
they're
you
all
everything.
yacked out and talking shit. And you're just like,
Tell you
"Ah."
Even if it's
everything.
cool, I'm like, bro, it's cool.
One time when I was 5, and you're just like,
I don't think
I'm
I
like,
did
bro,
jaw.
can you just wipe your nose a little bit because
Yeah.
it's red, dog.
Yeah.
It's cracking.
Wipe
Yeah.
your nose
Yeah.
or like
you got a
Vaseline
donut
right
on
there.
your nose, dog.
or like yo,
Fucking
or
wipe
like
that
yo-
bump off your
or,
face.
or be like, yo, it's okay to blink, like
Yeah,
you can blink.
yeah.
Just like
But cats,
Intense.
Damn, look at the camera with
or
that face.
one
Yeah.
of the homies. One time I was outside. We used to do hip hop wads and shit every week, and sometimes fools would want to rap to get on hip hop wads and shit.
like rap in your ear type of thing.
I mean, sometimes like on the fucking whole sidewalk, like it's a stage, like it's America's Got Talent and shit. Sometimes in my ear. But
Well,
usually I'm like, yo, we're going to open the mic, dog. So just when the
Yeah,
time comes,
yeah.
go on the mic. Like, I'm chilling with my friends right now, motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in between people performing. I'm hanging with my
Just
friends.
hanging, like I'm having a
Can
drink.
you not rap right now, dog?
No,
Let's-
but that's like as a DJ, like you go, oh, I DJ, and they go, oh, well, check this out, I MC, and they want to just spit their whole fucking catalog.
Yeah,
and
as a
you're like,
DJ, you
I
get
get it.
that, or you're like, hey, you should hear my song. You
Yeah,
should play it.
You need to do this.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
What's up,
need to do it.
stranger I never
Yeah,
met?
Yeah, I
Do
don't need to
this.
do it.
Yo, can you play my song? I'm
Yeah,
like,
I'd be like, fuck.
Dude, I
even
did
know
all
you.
these things.
Yeah.
Here's my fucking. Here, look, I got somebody
Yeah.
famous's number in my phone. Like, bitch, what does that even mean? I don't even know
I
if that's
CD
them.
stomp my CD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Bro.
me.
Joe, I wanted to, since you touched base on Hip Hop Wednesdays, let's talk about like that was your night.
Hip Hop
at-
Weds.
Yeah, Hip Hop Weds.
North Park shit.
North, and it was on. It was at
918.
ACNL or AC.
Something like that,
Is-
yeah.
But-
30th and Adams is at this bar on 30th and Adams.
Yeah.
AC Lounge? Is that what you guys are talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
But yeah, can
Very
you
dope bartenders there.
Yeah, can you explain like how you came up with that and like when did that launch off?
Yeah, man. At this point, shit, I think it was like 5 years ago. But I have a homie that was living out in Phoenix, and he had this thing. Shout out Nick Norris. He had this event called Hip Hop House in Phoenix, and it was going like 4 years strong, I think, before he hit me up. And he just told me he wanted to bring it out to San Diego. He was expanding, and he ended up kind of doing some things, and then he hits me up one day, and he tells me, I'm like, okay. And shout out the homie Carlo. He kind of came into a connection at this venue because I didn't want to do it at a place where everybody was doing shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to do some shit that was different, you know. All these years of making hip hop and doing shows, somebody like me gets accustomed to complaining about shit that
Yeah.
sucks. You know, terrible promoters or lack thereof.
But that's just, I mean, that
The
we've
venue
all-
sucks.
So
Yeah.
so life is about balance, and a lot of times people don't get to balance out the complaining and bitching. So this was an opportunity for me to be like, all right, I'm doing shows because I've thrown a shitload of shows at that point, but shows, not a regular event. So I ended up, I'm getting too detailed. I did a
No, it's
weekly
good. Go
there
for it. Let
Yeah.
it
for
know.
about 2.5 years and shit. You know, just trying to build something different. Like, you know, growing up, like, I guess where I'm from, I had a bunch of homies from all different colors and backgrounds. And a lot of times I'll be making a joke like, that's the only Asian homie, or I'd be the only non-Asian homie chilling with him, or I'd be the only non-black homie chilling with him, or the non-this chilling with him. But then when we're all together, we're all like, all.
Yeah, that's
Anyways, so I noticed that when I would go to shows, it'd be like too much of one anything. And my friend group ain't like that. The way I came up wasn't like that. And I didn't like, I mean, it just happened, you know? A bunch of different women, fucking dope people from all walks and shit. Sometimes some whack people come through, and it's funny, bro. They don't know how to act when everything's cool. They like be getting all jumpy. It's like, bro, like, it's just, you don't got to do that here. Like, you could just be you.
Yeah.
You know, try it. It might have been a while, but I bet you.
And then the whole premise of the night was like underground hip hop, and MCs are welcome to come in, and there's like shows and like a cipher.
Yeah,
type of
yeah.
thing.
So every Wednesday was a different event. So first Wednesdays would be what was first Wednesdays? We had waves. So that was more like, I guess you could call modern type hip hop. If there was mumble rappers, they would be there. You know what I'm saying? Some cats just dope MCs. They don't have to have that vibe per se, but they'll rock waves. Second Wednesdays was Elbow Room, and that was like an open mic. So people could sign up, do like a 5-minute performance. Producers do a 10-minute set, and then sometimes there are performances. And that was also a place where we got to see new cats come through and you know, book people. We book producers and MCs that we seen there rocking all the time and shit. Third Wednesdays was the flagship, which was Hip Hop House. So that was more like boom bap, true school, dope lyricism type shit. And last Wednesdays was Donuts, which was like a producer night. And we have an open mic. If the producer was cool with it, we'd let people rap over their beats. And
which is dope.
it wasn't just anybody could rap on those nights. Not that everyone who rapped was the illest MC ever, but every other night we'd have a cipher of some sort, and you jump up on the mic and you could rap. Even if this your first time rapping ever, you can do it. We ain't gonna let you do it all night, but you could do it, because this is one of the many things we want to do, was just like help people grow. You know, I'm from LA, man, and like Project Blow was a big thing
Oh,
out there.
hell yeah. Lamar Park, baby.
I
used to
didn't
go
I
there.
didn't
Yes, sir.
necessarily agree with the form
Yeah,
that they
had. Yeah,
you
I
know
got you.
gave you the criticism with,
Yeah.
but the point, you know, is it's a proven ground, but also it's a place where people could build their skills. It's a workshop.
Yeah.
And that's one of the elements that I wanted to make sure that we had at Hip Hop West. And the other thing that I mean, it was there from the beginning, but it wasn't until about halfway when we started putting it on the flyers. Like nobody was rapping over their vocals. Like that wasn't.
Yeah,
like that.
I remember you
and
saying
I apologize
that.
because my mind's not all there. Like, because I went to the viewing today, but I wanted to ask, what year was this that you started it?
Oh shit, I don't know. 5 years ago, I think.
Okay, got you. Okay.
It was about 5 years ago because we was 2.5 years when the pandemic popped off and then everything got shut down. Okay. So it was about 2.5 years. So 2.5 years. So what's that? 19?
Yeah.
2017, maybe
Gotcha.
2016, something like that.
Gotcha. But did you ever start anything at Casbah or no?
I've been doing shows at Casbah.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to get because what was dope
Got
that
one
you
coming
brought up
Monday.
is that you said that it reminded you of Elements from LA,
yeah,
and that's what's dope.
Yeah. We used to go to the GABA for sure. Never got to do those, events that we was talking about, Elements and fucking the
Shout out to Breeze and Bonds, by the way.
Yeah, but that was a dope spot. I just love outdoor indoor spots.
Yeah.
And the Casbah got the extra indoor spot too.
No, but it's dope. It's like the same way, like in LA when we were doing the GABA, we were able to smoke outside.
Yeah, man.
Like there was no drama. You know what I mean? And like that's the way I feel about the Casbah.
Yeah,
like
people there
he
are
said
so
it like
dope.
so dope, like because like that's why I brought it up, just because out of all our guests, there's only one guest. Well, other than my boy Lonnie and Breeze, we're the only ones that have been to Elements.
Yeah.
So for you to do it, that's dope. Like I love that part.
Yes.
Like
I've been there.
Yeah.
I unfortunately never been to Elements, but
no, but I mean, as long as you've been to the GABA, you know what's up. Like you've been there.
Dope spot, man. I've
and
been
it's
to different events there too. Like,
yeah, for sure. Well, I worked
some
there
shit
as a
there.
bar back, so you're gonna
Oh,
laugh.
word?
So like I did. So here's the best part is that like the last Element show, I DJ'd with Mr. Chalk on stage. And then had to go like, oh shit, I gotta go bounce in the back and make sure nothing's going down. Like as soon as I was done, it would be like I would do a set and like
go comedy shit.
Yeah,
bro.
no, it was straight. No, the worst comedy was that we had Cut Chemist there one night, and then it was my turn to sweep the front. So it was like I'm looking at Cut Chemist and he knows who I am, like at least from DJing in there. But then you see me like sweeping, and Lonnie was always with me because like we were roommates back then, so he always went with me. Yeah. And so it was just funny that Lonnie was like, "God damn it, I can't believe Cut Chemist was there." And I was like, "Bro, how do you think I felt? I'm here sweeping in the front like a fucking peasant."
I know how it feels at that time.
Yeah.
But man, that's dope.
Yeah,
like when I said that's comedy shit, what I meant was like, those fools always work the door. They're always bartenders. They're always servers. And they're doing their job just so that they could be around comedy and get on stage. And that's how a lot of these cats like work their way up in like these venues and become like a part of that, like that crew, if that's what you want to call them and shit. That was another thing I was really trying to do with Hip Hop Weds, was like be a place where we can help MCs like develop their shit like from a technical standpoint, if not style wise, because there was people that I wouldn't even feel in their style and shit. But I love them. Like, they're dope, professional. Their performance was dope. A lot of times we got people to stop rapping over their vocals. I mean, they had to do it at our event, but then they would just go back.
Wait, so you're saying that they would have like their shit in the background just rhyme over their own track?
I mean, that's something that people do, but not at our spot. You could do punch-ins. I would say
I've
occasional
never really even
punch-ins.
seen spots. We would like back in the day, like we would be like,
that wasn't no thing.
We'd start fucking.
That was Milli
booing, bro.
Vanilli shit.
Yeah, like we'd boo you the fuck off.
Well, now
stage.
cats is like,
well, I know they have like a show mix where it's like
the background vocals can come
like
out. I get
super
that
low.
part. Yeah,
I don't
like
even
he
like
said.
that.
But yeah, even that should all be natural, bro.
Yeah.
like to me, it's like I'm cool with you having the hook. Like this with the, it's not a contract, but it's, I mean, if it's a contract, it says that, but everyone at least gets an email. And the email says that shit, like no rapping over vocals. Like, well, I ask people before I even book them anyways, but just to put that shit in writing in case you try to be all upset and shit because I made your set shorter. It's like, bro, this is our thing. Like, you don't rap over your, but if you tell them like occasional punch-ins or some shit, like, or background vocals are cool, their whole shit be back. It's like, bro, get the fuck out of here with your whole song as background vocals. Like, all you did was turn your shit down. Like, dog, just fucking perform. This is some MC shit. I don't care what you sound like. This some MC shit, and rapping over your vocals just ain't really MC shit. And that's cool. If what I never disliked about Lil Jon, I'm never a big fan of his music. He served his purpose. He's crunk shit, but he never acted like he was some dope MC. Yeah. When people who don't do, first of all, he is an MC in that way, but you know what I'm saying, on some lyricism shit. When cats out here doing shit that goes against the MC culture, as long as they ain't out here talking about they the illest MC ever, then rap over your lyrics all you want. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want. I don't think it's best. I think you're better without it. You can figure something out. Get you a hype man.
Yeah.
But you got Bone Thugs Yeah, he's amazing.
Actually, he was the nice one out of the fucking
He's
crew.
fucking amazing.
No,
Why
he was
wouldn't
so
he be?
cool with me, and then Buster was a fucking.
I mean,
bitch.
technically,
yeah.
I would say he's the best hype man.
Nah, I would say Flavor
I
Flav,
can't say-
bro. I would
Flavor
have-
Flav?
Flavor Flav because that,
I
bro,
don't know about
there
that.
was no such thing as a fucking hype man to me other than
I mean,
like,
maybe he
before
was like
Flav.
the
Just because
first.
you're one of the early ones doesn't
Yeah, that
automatically
doesn't
make
mean.
you the
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
saying,
what I'm
like-
saying.
I hear you
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
I hear you both.
Okay,
He's
so
always-
then who's
Psycho's
I'm
the
not
better hype
mad
man?
though. I'm not mad at
Psycho's
your
always on
decision.
whoever did it first.
No, I'm not about that. I'm just saying that's
That
just
matters.
respect. Yeah,
That
it,
does
it
matter.
plays a part,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's,
plays
like,
a
it's not
part,
the
too.
main thing.
I
But
wouldn't
okay,
ain't
so
the- it
who's
ain't
the
the
better
only thing
hype
I'll
man,
say.
bro? Like I would like to know.
Out of them two, I'll take Flav. But you know,
But
it's
who's
hard.
better
What
though?
about
Who and
Sendog?
who's also who-
Sendog?
I wouldn't even
Zen
consider.
Dog.
I don't consider him a hype man. He has his
He's
own
not
solo.
on- yeah,
Time out. He
but
has his
he-
own solo track on the album.
True.
You saying
And
he never was a hype man, or
I
he's
would-
just not a hype man?
I wouldn't
after?
consider him a hype man because
He considered himself a hype man early on, at least.
Yeah.
But I mean, he wrote his own. I mean, he had his own solo on the
True.
first LP, so I feel like, and he
I hear
had
you.
verses, so I don't see like
Flavor Flav has at
didn't
least
really-
a couple songs.
He didn't really, yeah, but that was his solo shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like on when you had Public Enemy, when you had it on Public Enemy,
But
what
like
verse
Splitstar,
did you have?
Did he have his?
That's
solos?
why he was a hype
I
man.
hear you.
That's what I'm saying. The best hype man.
I wouldn't say
Case
the best.
point.
Just no, fuck you. I didn't say the best, bitch. I said he was a fucking hype man.
But he didn't have original songs. Did he have original
He's
songs?
more of a
Did he
hype
ever
man.
come out
He's
with an
a hype
album?
man, bro.
Later.
No,
It
but
was
let's put it
terrible.
this way.
It was so bad.
Then you
Big
wanna
Boy
go
wouldn't
there?
even
Actually, in
tell
the
him
chat,
it
in
was
the
bad.
chat
Let
room,
us know because
in the
let's put it
chat
this way.
room, type in the
my
best.
thing is that
the best hype
how is
man.
Fife a fuck you? Wait, time out. You're gonna say
Fife is
the-
less a hype man than
Yeah,
Sen.
don't even say that,
less
bro.
a hype
Come on,
man than
man.
Sen.
I'm not in
Yeah.
the right mindset. I'll start fucking going nuts in this motherfucker, dude.
I could tell by the look on this fool's face
Yeah.
when he said that shit.
Yeah, I know
exactly
he's
what he
trying to
meant by
round me
saying
up
it.
and shit, dude. Fucking
But
Chuck
like circling back on the hip hop weds, is it still? Or no,
Still
actually,
popping? Nah.
yeah, it's not popping.
Nah,
you
nah.
deaded it.
Yeah, well, you know, at this point, it wouldn't be any of the original crew doing it because everybody's doing their own thing and stuff.
Gotcha.
It'd be, and it's like, you know, that thing's over. We tried to do it at a few different places.
Yeah, I think
'Cause
I went to the one spot. It was
we did it at a few spots, and then we were going to do it at U31, and then a pandemic came. That was perfect because it's a very similar vibe. It was just like a bigger, doper version of
Yeah.
what we were already doing, and that's what we needed. We just needed an upgrade.
Yeah.
And at this point, it's like we went 2.5 years creating a community that didn't already exist in hip hop out here at a place that no hip hop had been done at in a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I had a black eye for some whack shit that the owner did back in the day, and one of the homies, you know, being killed there and shit. And way later,
Are you talking
we
about
do
Migs?
this thing. No, we talk about Modifier,
Oh, okay.
RIP Modifier and shit.
Okay, now I
We
thought
weren't
you were
tight
talking
or
about
nothing,
Motor and
but
shit.
you know,
Gotcha.
yeah, you know, he's, and that shit happened, and then that type of shit can happen, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, some idiot who owned the place goes on in the newspaper and says some unnecessary shit to try to get it. Anyways, none of that shit
Also
need to be done.
political shit
Yeah,
bullshit.
of course. Well, they're
No,
just
fools
probably
don't
trying to
wanna-
cover their ass.
Yeah, but it was
they're-
like unnecessary as fuck. Anyways, so that happened a long, long time ago. It was like 10 years later or some shit. We do this thing and it was really dope, man. But it was just too small. And it was limiting us. I mean, never mind like motherfuckers was giving us problems and shit. But we needed a bigger spot so we could do bigger things. There's only so much we could do. If we charge $20, it's only like 117 cap. Like if we had more space, we could charge less for better events.
Yeah.
And we get this, and then fucking pandemic comes, shut it down, and then just so much has happened in the last 2 years. So I'm still throwing events. SD State of Mind is the new thing. Hip Hop Weds is like the Instagram San Diego hip hop blog site. You know what I mean? SD State of Mind is more broader. It's hip hop. Is all
That's a dope ass name, too.
all
by the way.
elements. Thank you, thank
You're
you.
welcome, brother, for sure.
And yeah, man. So we doing that SD State of Mind on Monday at the Casbah. So
And yeah,
Fucking
let
come
everybody know
through,
what time.
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
what time does that start at?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
You know,
And what
shit. I
What
wish I had
special
the
guests
shit.
you got over there?
We got Dre Cat, Kahlee the Dreamer, and DJ Root. We got Kazi. We got myself, Ray Riley. We got Lucky Cortez and Chemtrail. We got the South Bay Nino. I think that's everything.
Someone said, what about Proof?
What about Proof? I don't know what that means. What's
Me
that mean?
neither. I don't know.
Proof meaning hype man. D12.
Oh, shit. I didn't even
Eminem's
think
hype
about
man.
that. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I forgot. I was just
Well,
looking
by
right
his
now, yeah.
logic, Proof ain't a hype man.
I would think no, because they had an EP together, like him and him.
I mean,
right?
he did. You know, he did a lot of shit.
On the show on Monday. That's your birthday party.
Yeah. It's my birthday party. We're not gonna talk about how old I am. Don't fucking worry about that shit. Ain't none of your motherfucking
Hey, don't
business.
worry, dude. I think you're the youngest in the room, dog. So don't even trip.
I'll take it. It's a bigger room, though.
Me and Syko, we're definitely gonna come and support.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll be dope to see y'all there, man. It'll be everybody come through because it's just gonna be a dope show, anyways. You know, Ethos is gonna be in the spot. Nate Witzel gonna be in the spot. DJ Root gonna be holding down the decks. So it should be fun. I think there's always gonna be some cool people sliding through. You know, man, I'm just pumped to see these cats perform, especially like Kazi and Ray Riley is two of the cats who I really think are.
Yeah, Riley. Yeah, I've been bumping that his shit. His
younger cats, but like doing their thing.
Yeah. He's dope.
You know, not just riding in one lane, like able to do well in multiple lanes, and
That's dope.
you know they killing it, man. And everybody on there. I mean, Dre Cat about to go to Europe with Reverie.
That's dope. Super dope.
I think Kahlee and Root may be going with him.
Yeah, I think Root was talking last time I talked to him. He was about to go on tour and shit.
It's so much shit happening that continues to happen, even through a pandemic. Like the city kept it strong, and y'all just really got to pay attention to who's doing stuff outside the city too, if you give a fuck at least, because people are really out here trying to make moves and they're doing well, man. Even 100%. If you ain't fucking with they sound, if these people are gonna push the community further by the moves that they make, then it's your fucking duty as a head
to at least support, right?
Yeah, you got to do something. That don't mean you got to pretend that they're dope. I don't be out here like telling everybody who everybody I think is whack. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of whack. You know what I'm saying? But it's people that I'm not loving their art, but I fuck with everything else about them, and you know, I support them, and you can find your version of that, man. Stop being a fucking crybaby hater.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sorry.
Yo, I wanted to ask you.
Don't fucking ever be sorry, bro. I talk so much shit on here. Like, I wish I was in a better mind state so I could just
the
talk
truth
mad
is tough
shit,
sometimes.
like,
when you were booking the Wednesday shows, how what's some like I guess like I don't know. I don't want to say retards, but idiots that trying to like.
Remember,
why you
we
gotta
got
be all
Frittata, dude. Frittata's
No,
that
was
politically incorrect.
No, not retards, but like
frittata.
Basically,
you said it again.
They're fucking frittatas, bro.
Because there's a retard and then there's like a dumbass.
He said it 3 times.
I hear what you're saying.
Who doesn't know like the business side, like how to
guy.
book, like how to like come prepared. Yeah.
So what was your question?
So did you deal with any dumbasses?
Yeah, you're
like,
always going to. I mean,
like any things that popped out, like what not to do. Like
I mean,
basically tell the artist like what not to do and what to do when you're trying.
I try to do it like this. First of all, the dope thing something that I really wanted to do was make the event something dope for everybody involved. So from the venue to the workers to the people who came to see a show to the performers, you know, even of course the crew. Like we ain't have a lot of money. We didn't make a lot of money because it was like a free event. We get a percentage of the bar.
You let me know when the hip hop fucking function made a lot of money.
I could definitely make, bro.
Like
listen,
for real.
You can make it. Let me know when they're doing a great balance between making that fucking money and being true to like the business and the game and the culture and all those things. Yeah, that's the tough part. And then the other thing is people got a difference of opinion of what you're doing and why you're doing it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Which half the time I give no fucks about because. Like, where's your badge that you tied these knots like me, motherfucker? You can't tie no knots. Your shoelace is untied, and you trying to tell me you got the badges I got for what I did. Even then, doesn't mean I know all the right ways to do it.
Yeah.
But if you don't, then all I'm saying is when you got these suggestions of what I should do, at least have like a better attitude, guy that never did anything ever.
Or an idea to
you
go
can learn
with,
from anybody.
Yes.
But... And these cats be like, I got the answers. What's going to fix everything? Never did anything ever, but don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? And then their ideas, like the most basic, obvious shit in the world that obviously don't work.
Shit.
Yeah, it definitely includes them headlining some shit and getting paid a lot. It's just like, man, just chill. But going back to your thing, so with that being said, like, I encounter shit from all over, from like workers being kind of whack because they're projecting from the last people that maybe looked like me or last hip hop thing. You know, they were mad questionable at the beginning, but it's like, first of all, you see that you could trust us. We taking care of the spot.
Yeah.
We want this shit to rock. If everything that we could do, we're like an octopus that was growing because the arms started growing and people started doing their shit there and there. There were already things going on before Hip Hop Weds, and those things just got better. Like we just contributed to the community out here. And I think overall it helped everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? We was just one piece of what was going on, and it was really dope. So, you know, we had that. People that come up, act the fool. You know, we had a really good mix of like community there, man, from like women and men, but also like people from different age groups.
Yeah.
It was dope. And like for the most part, dudes were cool. They wasn't, being assholes to the women and shit.
Yeah.
And
sure.
like one time these chicks came in trying to get laid, clearly, and they were lightweight mad that fools weren't all raunchy. I'm like, dudes are down to fuck you.
Yeah.
It's just the way you're acting. Like, be better. Like what you do. Anyways, we're not getting into that. There's all kinds of different people there, all kinds of different, personalities. Cats will come through and start being assholes because like that's what they think they're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's a
Get
easy
attention,
But
attention
also
seekers.
like
some thirsty ass
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
attention seekers.
I'm
bro.
very proud of the community that like the hip hop West community, because like motherfuckers for the most part just be like, don't even trip, bro. And eventually like these cats would leave themselves. I don't think we ever kicked anybody out. One time somebody wanted to come in and we ain't let him in, but he did a lot of stuff to get barred.
Yeah.
Like I'm not the unfollowing type. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just want to say at least like anyone that's able to bring any underground, real, true hip hop to the community gets props. So
Yeah,
appreciate
I
you,
wanted
bro.
to say
that's for sure.
I appreciate you bringing that
Thanks,
to
man.
the San Diego like hip hop scene, and I definitely went to some events and like it was perfect. It was good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was dope, bro. Like, it was fun while it lasted, and like, shout out to all the homies in the crew made it happen and shit. Specifically, like Root, C-Ray, and the three of us held down the majority of it, and there was different people who helped out. Rick Scales was always there helping. Bring, him being there helps people.
People come
you know what I'm saying? Helps the event. And later on, he became like a resident. Parker Edison hosted
that's
Elbow
the homie
Room.
right there, dude.
He
Yeah.
became a resident. Nate Witzel, that's my man. He was a resident. I know there's
out to Rick
Carlo,
Scales,
the
too,
homie Carlo is the one who like hooked me up with that spot, and he had his event De La Flow and other events. So we had some other people come in and do events under us and shit. So it was cool, man. And like everybody played their part to just kind of create a dope, professional, genuine environment where people were proving themselves through like their work ethic and their work, not by how they could fucking like trick you into believing some shit. I'll tell you. Okay, you asked about idiots. I'll tell you one in particular.
Yeah, please.
I know.
do.
Yes, please.
We're not gonna say names and
Oh,
shit.
come on,
Nah,
man.
that's not how.
Come
that's not how I
on.
personally.
You
do
got to
it.
go back and watch the DJ Grimm episode, bro. He fucking
Okay, I'll
like, he
check
gave his motherfucking address.
It doesn't
out,
mean I don't-
number. He was like,
yeah.
"Come see me."
Nah, I'm not with that.
Yeah.
But this dude is the type to pop up at every event and take pictures in the front and not even go in. You know what I mean? And like
some fugazi shit.
bro,
Frittata.
Fugazi? That shit ain't even
Shout out
a
to
fucking.
Cutwater,
It's
too,
it's
man.
a
I'm feeling a
fucking
lot better right
drawing. It ain't even a fake diamond. It's a fucking terrible drawing with a crayon in the other hand of the fake diamond. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the whole point is like cats, try to like force this story that they put together, or even if it's just exaggerated and not complete lie, they just want to force that shit down motherfuckers' throats. And like that's their way of moving up, and it's just like you taking the fake it till you make it thing way
Fake it to
far.
make it, or crabs in a barrel,
Bro, I mean,
or both.
it's the crabs in the barrel shit for sure.
Yeah.
But the fake it till you make it, man. There's different aspects of that, like allowing people to see you as the person you feel that you aren't yet, but will be
Your
soon.
persona shit.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with letting motherfuckers think that you are bigger than you are at that moment to an extent.
To an
you know
extent.
what I'm saying? To an
Not
extent.
taking
Yes.
pictures next to a Lambo.
Bro, I'm not about like completely fake, but like you should be presenting your best self. And if you're not that person yet, you very well may be in the next fucking months or year.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking you going from like being broke, working a, fucking Chipotle, and tomorrow you're fucking the biggest superstar in rap. That can happen.
Yeah.
It can.
Doesn't
And I
happen
like Chipotle.
often.
Yeah.
And it's happened a lot of times. They're all right. Barbacoa bowls. No rice.
Steak
I'm on
for me,
keto.
sir.
But
The big timing is what my thing is.
the
is
big
that-
time.
Yeah,
It's
just
more
like,
your attitude.
Yeah, the attitude.
I don't like the lion either, but if your attitude is like cool,
No, but
Yeah,
even
if-
if you're big local and you got an attitude, it's like, bitch,
That's kinda
what the
worse.
yeah, like,
Yeah,
that's
kinda
where you're
worse.
like,
I'm like, bro, you're
motherfucker,
just like,
bro, like
have
you just
ever,
yeah.
If you go like 20 miles out,
Yeah.
can you perform and
Yeah.
fill up a 50-person venue? No.
There's some though.
There's some.
none
yeah,
of,
but
there's
that's
nothing
like, yeah.
wrong with none of these things. The thing that's wrong with it is your attitude when that's your level. Like
100%.
So again, like the fake it till you make it thing, there's different perspectives and shit. But this particular cat was just always trying to tell you every name in the motherfucking book. And it's like none of these people ever even vouching for you, bro, but you acting like y'all best homies and shit. And it's just like, I don't even care, but it just gets worse and worse. And then it's like, I don't buy into the shit, or I question some shit, or like the whole thing is leading to me booking them.
Yeah.
And I'm just like not ready to book them because the way I book
show
shows.
me a receipt.
First of all, like you don't gotta be. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Like I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't matter.
That fluff shit.
Let me hear your shit so I could decide what lineup you're gonna fit best on. Because one of the things I really want to do, I like curating lineups, dog. Yeah. And
which makes sense.
I wasn't booking the same people, bro. I would book the person I booked most in 1 year was like an artist who did like a solo set. They have a group set. They have a crew, so they did a crew set. But this is in a year. This is not all in. Most motherfuckers got the same person on every fucking show. Like, it's tough to do a weekly event and spread it out to where maybe a handful of MCs performed there twice in 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the rotation going, always keeping local cats, you know, involved because it's a San Diego thing. So shit like that. And this motherfucker pop up out of nowhere, like, just put me in, coach. And I'm like, bro, like, okay, but let me hear your shit, you know, whatever. And it's just all the talking, trying to distract. It's like, dude, this ain't 3-car Molly, fam. Yeah. Send me the shit or stop acting like this is what you trying to do.
Yeah.
Because I know what you trying to do.
Yeah.
But what you say you trying to do, this how you do it. Go and do it.
And
but because I didn't just do everything he thought I was supposed to do, I was some hater. And it's like, man, shut up. If I was hate, look, motherfuckers don't know what a hater is. Hater does not even hate you most of the time. Yeah. Haters love the shit out of you or what you do, but they hate the fact that you're the one doing it and not
you're
them.
doing it, yeah. And everybody's got the same 24 hours in a day. So
you know what?
If you ain't doing it,
I fuck with you, bro, but I cannot stand that fucking. Everyone got the same 24 hours in the day as far as there's 24 hours in the day.
But
that's a factual statement.
They don't utilize
I'm not even trying to take away what you're saying. I'm just saying let's sign a petition to make that saying more specific to people who, you know, you got kids?
No.
Okay. So if you got a 9-to-5 job, kids and a wife, and blah, 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 and you're doing this and you're doing that, there's definitely 24 hours in the day.
Yes.
I will say this first. This guy who does not have kids, this dude does so much shit in a fucking day, bro. Like, because I talk to him a lot, you know, that's just like, God damn, motherfucker. Like, dude, it's hilarious.
I get on it.
It's more about the people who aren't doing none of this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And they say that. They're not allowed to say that shit.
Yes. That's what I'm
because we ain't got the same 24 hours. You spending 12
of
your hours fucking playing video games.
The same guy. I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
20 hours in my day.
It's the guy who's like hating on the guy who's doing stuff, but he has the same 24 hours.
And it's just like
you can do the same shit if you utilize your time.
Get off your ass.
This particular dude, like, I had this conversation with him, and I was like, bro, look, man, like, I didn't want to say it like this, but this fool was like confronting me. Like, he was really trying to sell me on this lie. And I was like, my man, look, dude. And I got tired of like playing the game with him, trying to be nice and professional. I was just like, look, man, I know you're lying, dog. Like, fuck out of here. Like, he's like, you told so-and-so I fucking bought followers and likes. I'm like, you did, motherfucker. I'm like, look, dog, that's my homeboy, and you're trying to do business with him. It is my job as his friend and someone who works with him from a business standpoint to tell him the shit I know about you, motherfucker. Like, I ain't out here with a sign fucking talk about don't believe this fool. He be lying and buying fucking fake fucking followers and shit.
Just like,
this is my homie, dog.
It's real easy to know when someone's bought followers. They have 30,000 followers, and then their likes is 5.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
I mean, look at the people who like their
Bing
shit
bong.
too. They got like
Bing
no
bong.
posts. You know what I'm saying? They got generic ass faces.
Yeah.
Look like you making a fucking character on Sega Genesis back in the day.
Yeah, it's all fucking.
And it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Pakistan, India, and fucking.
Fucking Sega Genesis. That's the best.
I'm just saying. So
No, I got you, bro.
I've been in a couple situations where I straight up told people like, look, man, I know how shit could be when you like making shit up so that you can be fit in. I'm like, I'm literally just chilling here with my homies, dog. And I think it's dope you want to be a part of that. I'm like, but you gotta understand. I told this fool, I'm like, bro, I've been doing this for a minute, and I've met motherfuckers who are way better at doing the shit you trying to do that wasn't able to play me. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta come
they
better.
way
Gotta come better at the
than
game.
you
Yeah,
at
come
this shit.
correct
Whatever
next
this
time.
shit is you doing,
Yeah.
you
Come with the
lazy as
game
fuck,
better.
or you got no
Jesus
respect
Christ.
for me, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But I told him, and I was like, and he was super mad. I was like, bro, honestly, dog, like, you ain't got no reason to be mad right now. Like, I should be mad, but I'm cool, which is more reason why you should chill.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, everybody here is cool.
And was
like,
he? Is this guy like a known rapper in the SD community, or was
I
he
wouldn't
just,
say that. No.
Damn.
But maybe
That's-
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Who was
know.
it again? You like that? You like that? That's my job. Who was it again?
Anyway,
Charlamagne
so
the
we're
God
gonna
of
get
this
the mix
motherfucker.
right
Let's
now.
get a mix.
We got
Hold on,
Kahlee in
I
the
have
building.
several people I want to. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna keep you in line. We got Sweet Chuck in the background sending me stupid shit that makes me want to laugh on my
He
phone.
been streaming my penis for the last one
Yeah,
sweatpants.
dude.
This fool's
And,
focused on my
just so you
shit.
guys
That's why I got
know,
my hand right here. You can't
Real
see
quick, I'm gonna mention it again, but just so you guys know, this next segment coming up.
Yes.
It's called "The Choice Is Yours," and just so you guys know, Lonnie, my boy DJ L Train, came up with that phrase. But not the phrase, but like came up with that idea, and it was so funny because the inside joke, real quick. I know you don't like inside jokes, but I don't give a fuck tonight. Is that when he told us, like, I was like, oh shit, that's like perfect. And and like, you know, his girl Christina told me, like, he was like going like, why didn't, like, it was so obvious, like, why did those goofballs, like, you know, fucking like think of it? It was like, yeah, but that's how Lonnie was, man, always trying to do good and support the show.
Yes, and you love the show.
Yeah, for sure. And so you know, I love Lonnie. R.I.P. Never be forgotten. The show's dedicated to Lonnie. And we're gonna go ahead and get in the mix. We got Kahlee.
I want Kahlee to introduce this new
that
song.
one?
Yeah.
Go for
Friday, available on all platforms. Produced by my man L Blue. We got an EP coming out at the end of the month. 3 different songs, but right now we hitting you off with Crazy featuring 60 East and Creed Chameleon. Check it.
Exclusive.
Get your tissues together.
Who's Music Where every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Let's go. Jill.
L Blue. They got me looking. Sometimes I be feeling. I think I'm going crazy. Yeah. I know it's hard, you probably think I got it easy, or maybe just handle stress better than the average friend and family. Rogan said it best. You ain't living unless you overcome physical, mental stress. I feel alive, the arrest got me figuring a better plan to be a better man for my family and my friends. Trade experience for ends, money gone when you transcend. In the bigger picture, paint fade, curtain calling the end. Only so much you can't pretend. Put that mirror to your optical, overcoming the obstacles, keeping you in your space. Wanna be like other people who wish they were in your place. Trying pressing at symbols, anxiety reaching breaking point, perfection is fake. How much of it can you take before you finally collapse and crumble under the pressure of stress? You need to relax. Society's such a tax, reality is an act. Stay chopping you at your knees, don't fall to the devil, please. I'm out here looking. Sometimes I feel I'm going, but I ain't gonna go crazy.
Yo.
Nah.
Maybe baby mom's right, I'm really narcissistic. Gotta play the cards you're giving, yeah. That's just part of living from the start. I've been smart about how I move and pivot through the ups and the downs. Still manage to stay driven, it's a given. There's no limit to where potential can lead you. But no, people come and go, those you love will leave you or lead you in the wrong direction. Gotta learn to spot intention, not to mention dealing with the devil in God's lessons. Feel the pressure, yeah, do this so effortless and empath. Got me feeling things like Professor X, maybe I'm cause I stay working and never slept, focused on forever and never being lesser than. Nah, I think I'm just misunderstood, hands dirty like mechanics when they under hood smuggle goods on the strip. Yeah, I don't run with crooks, play it by the book. Nah, I'm done being overlooked, shit is so.
I'm out here looking. Sometimes I feel I'm going,
Ay,
but I ain't
Yo.
gonna go crazy.
yeah.
Nah.
Crazy so lately like the chorus of the song. 2020 ain't no better, but let it be 21. Thinking what was done throughout the time that I stayed. Endlessly working for perfection, but the shit only fades. We always living as slaves if we let them. I know it's fucking crazy to overcome shit cause we fed them. What am I supposed to do with all commotion that never settles? I'm proposing just to shoot them, let them fall down like some petals. Better push that metal. I'm in the metals, meditating on life. Throughout debating all the turbulence and rumors that fly. Hoping this tumor will die along my past and my flaws. I got no secrets when it comes from speaking back to the law. Hey, I'm only crazy cause my society environment created of what I think today, believe it until retirement. Up to the wire cause my head's to a spin. Just call it crazy when we team up cause it's season to win. Fin.
They got me looking. Sometimes I be feeling. I think I'm going crazy.
I don't fuck with this fool either, though. You know what I'm saying? They all scumbags as far as I'm concerned. So it's somebody else. Walls closing in and sidewalks thinning. The streets reeking piss and bad body odor clinging to my nose, hair smelling like suffering. For some, all of the damage done, there ain't no recovery. You work your whole life scared of taking a risk, maxing out your credit cards to level up, forced to close business. Rules different for the people in power who see the world through binoculars from ivory towers. They budget a couple billies for the houseless. But while the state burns, we running out of water trying to douse it. The rent's high and homes on a limited supply. You either want to work and can't get a job, or ain't willing to work a 9 to 5. I got vexed and at first I was iffy, but something about forcing shots don't sit right with me. The government's the epicenter of recreational outrage, where weak hearts doing the bout face. Everybody thinks the president's a hero or villain. Personally, I don't echo the feeling. I think they all scumbags. They all scumbags. Maybe you think them politicians really care about the people. Truth is the most grimy and evil. Come on, they all scumbags. They all scumbags. Nah, I done seen them turn coats, flip-flopping like a fish out of water. Cause they don't care about a thing beside the mightiest dollar. And red and blue, as far as I knew, been Crips and Bloods. The government's the same pimps and thugs. Most figured out the game and either play or they won't. With no confidence in our system to vote. I guess the Facebook thread spread a new way to think. People rather you look dumb than have an honorable king. You been riding for your team so long, you forgotten the point. False idols manipulate through fake rotten exploits. Everybody feel entitled to a backstage pass, but afraid to peek behind the curtain. House of lies might collapse. They've been mad for so long, when they finally realize they wrong, they double down like an out of baton. Pride, ego, insecurity are dangerous traits for a country they say used to be great. But what you think? Everybody thinks the president's a hero or villain. Personally, I don't echo the feeling. I think they all scumbags. They all scumbags. Maybe you think the politicians really care about the people. Truth is the most grimy and evil. Come on, they all scumbags. They all scumbags.
I'm from that dirty side of Dago where the sun don't shine. I like to have fun, but I don't waste no time. Hustle on the daily, I'm about my grind. It's like I'm going crazy, I'ma lose my mind. I feel the pressure and the stress both weighing on my chest. California sunshine, fuck it man, I'm blessed. That dirty side of Dago where the sun don't shine. That dirty side of Dago where the sun don't shine. That dirty side, that dirty side, that dirty side of Dago where the sun don't shine. I like to have fun, but I don't waste no time. Hustle on the daily, I'm about my grind. It's like I'm going crazy, I'ma lose my mind. I feel the pressure and the stress both weighing on my chest. California sunshine, fuck it man, I'm blessed. Riding through the city, never settling for less. I might be underrated, cause I'm better than the best, yeah. You straight tripping if you doubt it. Love a boy Marty with a flow, they got you drowning. Growing up I talk shit and always stay clowning. But when it came to scrapping, motherfuckers knew I'm about it. Hold up, I think it's time for me to blow up. Building up my wisdom out here talking like I'm Yoda. Meditating daily with these women doing yoga. I'm out here making moves while y'all sitting on the sofa. Yeah, I said I'm out here dedicated. Making money moves, trying to get us elevated. Yeah, I said I'm out here dedicated. Take us to the top until I see us levitating. Yeah, I said I'm out here dedicated. Making money moves, trying to get us elevated. Yeah, I said I'm out here dedicated. Take us to the top until I see us levitating.
Look. Another grape in the jar so we could twist it up. Another plate on the bar so we could lift it up. Nigga, what? You talking it heavy, but you ain't did enough. Saw them niggas setting them trash, but now the jig is up. I ain't the best on the social, but we can get in touch. When finessing them vocals, a nigga lit it up. Bigger stuff, seen it with impeccable vision. Optimized, heard the word, I accepted the mission. Every moment I'm alive, see my legacy written. Cook shit, a nigga chef in the kitchen. Got the recipe hidden. Bok choy with the sesame chicken. Niggas talking while I live it, yeah, my destiny different. Couple things that I neglected to mention, and most be beside the fact that I'm incredibly gifted. We spilling ink on the page and kill it line for line, rhyming niggas under the table since fucking 99. Instead of focus on bullshitting and dollar signs, nigga be the best in the world, that's the bottom line. By the time I was 9, I seen my passion emerge from watching niggas selling crack from the curb. From knowing nothing, I adapted to learn. And when them bitch niggas shot at my building, I never rapped a word. Kept it quiet, never lacking concern. Niggas FedEx them bullets, sent them back in return. I come from a place where only few do make it. Arose from the concrete, grew from the pavement. You hate being broke, but what you do to change it. You worshiping money, but what you do to gain it. All the sorrow and dreams, all the horrors I seen. It's hard to describe it in any human language. Yo, in this pursuit of greatness, your life is a canvas, but only you could paint it. Gone.
Yeah. Yo, cool out for a sec, chill. What's that? You hear me? Listen close, you can hear it. The city is alive. The city wheezing in the smog, funny reason got us chasing our tails like little dogs. It's divide and conquer, shooting up the swamps like a game of Contra. Everybody think they King Frank Sinatra. I was a kid who used to wanna be a doctor, ball player or the pilot of a helicopter. I used to watch the block move, how the people move with it. Realize I'm less a soldier and I'm more of a critic. Crunching data like an analyst, pocket full of amethysts. A Shakespearean spoof, the Montagues and Capulets. The trick is who they think the love story's antagonist. I bet they both poke holes in sheets in their cabinets. The educated got a leg up like a dog pissing. I'm fascinated with the non-fiction. I know Wayne say he a Martian, but it sound like brainwashing or his ethics backseat to his ambitions. They got us blind to the facts, pointing fingers at the sheet, the pot calling kettle black, pulled the wool over our eyes, but did it for the last time. I know the devil is a lie. They got us blind to the facts, pointing fingers at the sheet, the pot calling kettle black, pulled the wool over our eyes, but did it for the last time. I know the devil is a lie. Cash rolls and propaganda is psychological warfare. The money trickle from the top. Mass tools, how they commanded, methodical with the Lord's prayer. Infecting all the have-nots, trying to keep you compliant, relying on their crop. How we survive when they stop. I ain't living, anticipating other shoes to drop. Watching the plot, hands rubbing like a fly in a pile. A Duke holding my hands high, but liable to shoot. My lack of melanin got me ranked in the middle. Rolling with my black homies, cops treating me civil. When I was with my white friends, I'm out of eye with a pistol. Hard to have a conversation with the ignorant bliss. For the chessboard full of pawns, probably a couple others. While the hand moving the piece and blindfolding us, our eyes covered. I play the game like Daredevil to the perfect opportunity to flip the Frank Castle stage of music. They got us blind to the facts, pointing fingers at the sheet, the pot calling kettle black, pulled the wool over our eyes, but did it for the last time. I know the devil is a lie. They got us blind to the facts, pointing fingers at the sheet, the pot calling kettle black, pulled the wool over our eyes, but did it for the last time. I know the devil is a lie.
Come alive. Beats banging. What? I'm all about construction, build and bring down with destruction. No digression in your collecting, my voice trying to case in the BPM rate. Underground, it's time to awake, blossom and showcase. When that fake heart on your pace, make her others late. Beats banging like crossbows on your prostate. Flutes hypnotizing snakes, so slither to the front of the stage. Steamy windows, rising temperature gauge. Every word swelters with perspiration. The whole crowd reacts with exclamation. It's like the world's been waiting. If you get the feeling, throw your blunts to the ceiling. Ages like a bot composition, classes in the making. I won't keep your ears waiting. I give your eyes live animation. I'm for the DJs of live mix stations. I'm like the earth axis, my vinyl's in constant rotation. DJs come alive and let my record rotate. I'm for the DJs, let my record rotate. Breakers come alive and start to break. Graffiti artists, tag up the place. MCs all rise and let my record rotate. I'm for the DJs, let my record rotate. Breakers come alive and start to break. Graffiti artists, tag up the place. MCs all rise and let my record rotate.
Body the bullshit, keep my head on track. I'ma come through in the clutch, and you can bet on that. My word is my bond, like money in the bank. Earn my stripes, still coming up in the ranks. I'm in love with the chase, just following my gut. Pushing even harder when I'm down and in the rut. Cause that's the stuff, the type of shit that gon' make you smash on your limitations. I gotta break through, can't hold me back when my mind made up. Do it for the love, but won't bleed through a pay cut. One album sale worth more than my hourly. Not to the dollar, but it's really what empowers me. Happiness and the price we pay for it. Sacrifices, working every day for it. And when it's finally time to say goodbye, Earth, no regret, content with my life's work. Explicit, but never mind the advisory. I dropped enough gems to transcend timelessly. Willing to risk it all in every aspect. And you can bet your ass it ain't no ass bet. Bet, I put my money where my mouth is. Bet, ain't no better time than what now is. No doubt, kid, about my biz. Nobody got me better than me, that's how it is. Body the bullshit, keep my head on track. I'm come throw in the clutch, and you can bet on that. Yo, I write like no one out there can fuck with me. Keep it thorough, till the reaper come get me. And even after that, I'ma leave a legacy. Track for track, till it's simple and plain to see. Got no room for errors, no vacancies. So please, keep that bullshit away from me. No hands in me casa, I got to clear it from the jump, can't funk up my chakra. Spit it like a mantra, melodies meditating. Patient, but I'ma go get it instead of waiting. Nice guy, but don't take me for a joke. I got none, I'm Top Gun, I want all the smoke. No quit in my brain, got no quit in my heart. Ain't shit gon' change, I was like this from the start. This word is sky high, I was raised different. Make my bed, lay in it and never play victim. I'm willing to risk it all in every aspect. And you can bet your ass it ain't no ass bet. Bet, I put my money where my mouth is. Bet, ain't no better time than what now is. No doubt, kid, about my biz. Nobody got me better than me, that's how it is. Body the bullshit, keep my head on track. I'm come throw in the clutch, you can bet on that. On that, on that, on that, on that.
We still criminal minded, y'all been blinded. Looking for a style like ours, you can't find it. Man, it's a murder, y'all need to be reminded. Peep the way that I graphic designed it. Still criminal minded, y'all been blinded. Looking for a style like ours, you can't find it. Man, it's a murder, y'all need to be reminded. Peep the way that I graphic designed it. In this digital age, I got minimal class with sluts and ones and onions. We already did the math. Cynical laugh with the criminal path. My clan riding through the city like it's critical mass. 100 henchmen yelling fuck the system. Tired of cops saying I fit the description. I'm a businessman with tunnel vision. A hustler, bout my paper like Dunder Mifflin. On Skyline, listening to J-Tracks. From the Wild West, but my horse got 8 legs. Halo above my shaved head. A North sky rocking North Face, brain dead. Made the paper taste the gray lead. After that murder he wrote while the page bled. Living righteous, how we stay fed. Break bread, generate 10K off JPEGs. Criminal minded, y'all been blinded. Looking for a style like ours, you can't find it. Man, it's a murder, y'all need to be reminded. Peep the way that I graphic designed it. Still criminal minded, y'all been blinded. Looking for a style like ours, you can't find it. Man, it's a murder, y'all need to be reminded. Peep the way that I graphic designed it. And they rain on top with short like leprechauns. My lexicon evolved like Enoch to Metatron. Heavy metal players, ghetto prayers. I'm Amadeus mixed with Lance Delos Reyes. The son of man with 100 sins. Dark shadows with primary colors colored in. Could have been a composer like Jed Mulligan. Out the Queen's crown, snatch the color in. Give the Star of Africa back to its rightful owners. Turning pages in the Bible over. Man, it's a murder title holder. Scatterbrain rank high as the Ayatollah. Spark a doja from Bardonia to Barcelona. Kush got me on Mars trying to park the rover. Hardly sober, the rap game got a carcass soldier. I'm a rock and roller / sharp promoter, but criminal minded. Y'all been blinded. Looking for a style like ours, you can't find it. Man, it's a murder, y'all need to be reminded. Peep the way that I graphic designed it. Still criminal minded, y'all been blinded. Looking for a style like ours, you can't find it. Man, it's a murder, y'all need to be reminded. Peep the way that I graphic designed it.
Who's Music Radio every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. We got Kahlee in the Mickey Ficky building. The show, like I said, is dedicated to Lonnie, Tyrone Johnson, DJ L Train. And we're about to bring up a segment that we had the honor to be named after Lonnie. Yeah, well, named by, well, I mean, yes, but named by Lonnie. Yeah, sorry. And what's dope is I love that sample right there. Do you know what it is?
Actually, I don't.
Oh, you really
know
don't?
Whose track this is?
I don't know whose the track is, but I know the samples. The samples. The
Sonkel?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm all fucked up now. Hey, I'm smoking and I'm drinking. It's basically Summer Breeze by, I'm drawing a blank right now. New Birth, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. New Birth. Or well, I know the Euphrates is the album. But
this guy's like the almanac of samples.
But I think I'm wrong. It's but I know that the name of the song is Summer Breeze. Biggie used that as well. But let's get back into a segment that we were blessed to have named by Lonnie L. Train.
Do you want to explain to our
guest? So basically,
it
is called The Choice Is Yours, which we obviously overlooked at the time of us or of you creating it. So basically what it is we're going to give you, two options, A or B. If it is a tie, then we take a shot. As simple as that.
Or a sip. Like you can pour some and just take a sip or whatever. You don't got to take the full shot.
Yeah.
Okay. If I don't answer one of them?
If you don't
okay.
Like say you can't make
remember,
a
I got to
choice.
drive.
Right. That sounds familiar.
You want to pour it?
Yeah, I got you. Let me just put this away real quick. I'm just a little. And shout out to Cutwater, man. I just want to let them know this pineapple margarita is pretty fucking banging. So shout out to my boy Joel Cutwater right here.
A little bit. I ain't even trying to front.
Nah,
Thank you,
just
sir.
a little bit. Yeah, whatever you feel comfortable.
All right, I'm gonna let you
we
say
got
the
diapers
questions
in the back.
Don't be
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take a drink on principle if you ask me some shit that I obviously wouldn't answer.
Yeah.
Well,
I
don't know,
don't
man.
know. People get
But
get confused.
But anything that I for some reason don't want to answer, I'll make up for it.
Yeah, it's hip hop based. It's hip hop. It's music.
shall
It's
see.
music based. All right, here we go. First one: Dilated Peoples or Jurassic 5?
Dilated.
I do.
Yeah.
Biased ass.
I mean, shit, Charlie Smith.
No, it's because it's like, I worked with Dev and Rocka.
Concentration
Yeah.
was the shit.
No,
I met because I knew Laylaw. Shout out to homie Laylaw and his brothers Charlie Tuna. So like we're kicking it at Belly Up, and I'm talking to Charlie Tuna kind of for the first time, like not just saying what's up,
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, man. So Concentration from Quantum Spectrum, that's like one of the first tracks that got me into like this lane of underground hip hop.
Oh, that's
He's
dope.
like, yeah, man, it's crazy because that's the only track I ain't never been on. He wasn't calling me out on
but
it.
he just let
He
you
was
know.
being he was
Yeah.
being cool about
Yeah.
it too. He was kind of like, and I was
I
like,
know,
really?
dude. He's
That's awesome.
he's
I
a
was
cool
gonna
cat.
be
Yeah,
like, nah, you was on. You
Yeah.
know when people do that shit,
Yeah.
and then I stopped myself. I'm like, nah.
That's like, no, you were in that movie.
Yeah.
They're like, nah,
Yeah.
that's the guy who
Yeah,
looks like me.
But
But
High
yeah.
Coup d'etat was the shit though too.
Yeah.
I never got really
Mike, Aaron,
big
and Eddie, they
AC
was dope.
Jurassic
Specific,
5, so
Oh no, see now I'm already fucking. I'm thinking Micah 9 and shit instead of Charlie Tuna. And
yeah,
shit,
I
so
never
I'm
really
fucking
was
up.
a big Jurassic 5 guy, so I can't say I was more dilated.
Alphabet was dope.
Anyway,
Too.
Just
Yeah,
Blaze
some
or
bangers.
Swiss Beats?
I mean, I can answer it, but does it matter? Like,
Yeah,
I'm not really into
it does,
neither.
motherfucker.
Well, I'm a Just Blaze.
I'm gonna call you
Even
out.
though Swiss
Yeah.
Beats is a San
I say
Diego
Just
type
Blaze.
cat
No, I say
nowadays,
Just Blaze.
man.
I say Just Blaze.
But
I mean, straight up,
neither
that's
of
me.
them are like on my top 10 list.
Of
so
course,
that's
but
kinda
let's
what I
put
mean.
it this way: would you listen to anything from Swiss, or would you listen to Freeway? What We Do Is Wrong.
I
Because
didn't necessarily like that song.
see, and I really like
That's
that. I
cool.
think that's a dope ass
I
track.
don't think it's terrible.
Okay, so then what? You
I
have
don't
to
think
choose.
Freeway's
Okay, well,
terrible.
let me
I
ask you
don't
this:
think he's amazing.
choose
either,
one
though.
or drink. That's the whole
I
point of
chose
this.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, you
fuck
did?
What
Yeah,
was
Swiss
it?
Beats.
I didn't hear you. My
Yeah,
bad.
Just Blaze, but
Just Blaze,
you know, I
Okay.
MF Doom or Big L?
Big
I'll
out
do-
for me.
Big L is amazing for that little bit of content he put out. I'm sure he was great. I didn't hear it, but I got to go do him for a bunch of different reasons. Even though I couldn't stand like the fact that he would pull them fucking heists on the fans who want to see him perform. Like I opened up for Doom once, and motherfucker came out wasn't Doom performing. You know.
Oh shit! I heard stories about that.
Now I don't even give a fuck. Plus, like I understand kind of why he did the shit. Now it's a whole different thing. But at the time, I was like, man, this is disrespectful to fucking fans, man. You know what I mean?
It's like some Milli
He's
Vanilli
trying to get
kind
his-
of. Borderline?
No, I mean,
Nah,
kind
it
of.
was
Borderline?
it was different.
Like,
It
I
was
mean, not
different.
Milli Vanilli, but I mean, it's like it's.
I mean, he's
I
not
get
really
it, but
rapping.
I'm just
Well, the
saying,
dude's
like,
doing Milli
Big
Vanilli,
Al's
but
like, that's just
homeboy,
like,
well, Big L lost
Yeah.
on this one, brother.
I
I appreciate
dude, I
that you like
fucking,
him.
I'm just like.
That's not even what the
Well,
conversation.
no, because if you're your reasoning is because you got
I could
suckered
do it-
to open up a dude that wasn't the
no.
dude that was.
He's done way
Fuck
more
no,
than Big
homie.
L. And
Straight up,
and
dog.
the
it's
shit that I
fucking-
like.
nah,
He has done more than Big L.
Yeah, he's done way
But
more.
that's just
But I'm
'cause
just saying, dude,
of
Big
a
L's
fact.
one of Big L's verses is probably better than the fucking library of MF Doom.
That's
That- but
probably
that's just
not
my opinion.
statistically.
I mean,
yeah,
that
and that's
could
cool.
be-
You got that
yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
I would say most people.
Let
would
me know in
disagree
the
with that
chat,
strongly.
people.
But Big L's dope. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Doom just did too much. That's amazing. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Plus, he's culture shifting where unfortunately, like Big L didn't have the chance that Doom
Yeah.
had. But going back to that, why he was doing you know, obviously I don't know exactly why, but dude got deported. He wasn't allowed to come back
that's
into
what's
America.
fucked up, man.
So like he had to do these fucking things so
keep the money running.
I guess.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
that
that
and
makes
then
sense,
he had contracts to obligate, and he doesn't want to fuck up when he's able to.
He's trying to live.
Yeah.
So I forgive you. Nah, RIP though. You know, like
RIP.
again, culture shifting, man. Things that like will never be done again, and a lot of things will be done for the first time.
Were you a
because of
KMD
it.
fan like before?
Nah. You know, I'm not even the biggest fan of Doom.
Yeah.
On that level, I can't call myself that. You know, but I'm a fan of his for sure. There's a couple.
No, and I
records
love
I'm-
Trapdoor, and I love him. I think he's dope. Like, you know what I mean? But I just like
Plus
I don't
he's
know, man.
better
When I
than Big Al.
listen to that Big Al shit though, dog, it's like I guess I'm more of like a person that is more into lyrics than gimmicks.
I don't
You know
even
what I
think
mean?
that was worth saying just now. Personally, like I feel that there is a gimmick, but there's a difference between having a gimmick and relying everything on it. Kind of like what we was talking about earlier with that dude.
Yeah.
And with him to where he created an extension of his art that changed his art. You know, cats like Kool Keith, even Humpty. Like these are all gimmicks, but they're not gimmicks like fucking Trinidad James.
Yeah, no, and when I say gimmick, I'm just saying like I know he created his own style, and I know like MF Doom created himself when his brother died.
Yeah.
Because he had this alter ego because he couldn't take it. And once he did it, and bro, trust me, I was the first, like, when the 12-inch on Fondulum, that was like the shit. And then listening to like, I will rock this mic for always, like all that shit was like, that's dope. But it's just like, and it's a matter of an opinion, you know, like, because some people could say, I love KRS or Big Daddy
it's
Kane,
all
and I'm going to say,
perspective. It's literally
rock him.
all perspective.
So I'm not talking shit to you and like, you know, being in a bad way. I'm just like, because it's your opinion and mine. I just want to make that clear. But
Bro,
but
you
it's
don't even
like,
got to do all the
Yeah.
explanation.
you know, but I'm just saying. I'm just like trying to make that shit clear.
Yeah.
But it's like
You're
I
wrong,
just.
but-
No, well,
Nah,
yeah. I was about to say. I was like,
I'm just
nice.
fucking
I was
with
like,
you.
don't. I'm like, today's not the day. I'm like,
with you,
today's
bro.
not the day. No, but it's like I just like. I mean, I just want to know from the chat, like, who would like CC Doom can produce? Didn't need DITC. Okay, I get that part. We're not talking about production though.
DITC, but
Yeah. And that's the other part.
And
But
that
at least
doesn't
you know
take nothing
that
away
part at
either.
least. So
Oh,
yeah.
bro,
So like
Thick
that's
is
cool.
one of the best fucking not just songs, but like rap beats to rap over ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thick. Fuck out of here.
Even just the freestyles on Stretch.
Yeah.
But let's keep going. My bad, dude.
let's
I
keep going.
apologize.
We can do this on the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
question,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Let's thumb wrestle over it.
Breaking or Beat Street?
So this I'll say Breaking 2 specifically because when I was
hell
young.
fucking no.
Listen, bro.
God
Yeah,
damn
you're
it, bro.
6 years.
We're about to.
I'm being genuine right now.
I know, just fucking
You are
shit
6
right
years
here. I know,
older than me, bro.
I'm
You're
just
6
like,
years older than me.
Let's hear this shit because of miracles or what?
now-
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Hell yeah, I'll do the fucking dance
remember
right
the
now.
miracles? Remember
when he
the-
falls down the fucking
Yeah, no,
steps
of
and
course
he makes
he breaks
that
his
dumbass
arm, I got
fucking
you.
sound and shit. Nah, but now, you know, Beat Street is one of my top, you know, as far as movies that fall into that classic hip hop, you know, Beat Street from that time especially. But my age group coming up, the first thing I seen was Breaking 2.
Gotcha.
And then I went back and seen the other shit,
Yeah,
and then
so
the
of course it's what you
Disorderlies and
see,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Damn, that's how you saw Disorderlies. I felt with you know what I'm saying? But a lot
Listen,
of people,
my
a lot
brother
of people
and sisters
don't.
are 8, 9, and 10 years older than me. Dog,
Gotcha.
a lot
But
of
a
people
lot
didn't
of
grow
people,
up around
bro,
the corner
yeah.
from the Rhodium, though. Also, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
see,
saying?
and I have Rhodium
Yeah,
swap
yeah.
meet mixtapes, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. So see, and that's where I gives them. No, we
This guy's
talked
a hip
about
hop hoarder over here. He's
No,
got
but we
all
talked
this-
about
Bro,
that.
if
even
y'all don't
in a
know about
couple
the
shots.
Rhodium, you can go and get your hip hop fix on the underground shit.
Dr. Dre
You could get
mixtapes.
a bomb ass amp that'll last for about a year. You could get you a crossbow and
amps,
a
homie.
big ass knife.
The Rambo
you know,
knife from
and you could get
TJ.
some FIFAs. And I ain't talking about the video game. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
shoes. You know what I mean? Or some Folkleys or some Poo Boos. You get all that shit and some fruit, and you know what I mean. You good.
That was the shit though,
Them
bro.
motherfuckers
Like
don't know
straight
nothing
up,
about
like
what I
that's-
just
I'm-
said.
Here we
see,
go.
That's why I respect this cat though.
the
man,
West
'cause
Coast
he's like, he
making
knows some
hip-hop,
shit,
bro.
dog.
I was blessed with
Cheeseburger or
that shit.
deli sandwich?
Ooh, I mean cheeseburger.
Okay, but see,
Yeah.
now
All right.
I get to ask this.
Yes.
So because you're out late, so I respect
Ask me a
it.
hard question.
So where's your favorite LA or cheeseburger
Classic
spot?
burger, because I'm classic burger.
Gardenia.
Is
I would
right
assume.
down the street.
Okay,
There's
got
no
you.
I at the end of
But no-
Gardenia
yeah.
or in Gardena at all, for that matter. But Gardena.
And I said Gardenia, but hey, I'm saying I'm fucking like oh,
Crenshaw
but,
Boulevard and 154th. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? My sister knocked down a little wall there one time.
but you
She
weren't
got-
by the mall in the Louisiana chicken though. We already
Nah,
discussed
you know,
that
I don't know
earlier.
exactly
Yeah,
where the one you talking about.
by
That's
the
further
fucking
down?
by the mall.
By what mall?
Not Delamo, but fucking God damn, it's right
Galleria?
there. I want to say
It's
it
probably
probably
changed
is
since you've been
Galleria.
back there.
I don't even know, man.
Damn, this guy.
I mean, there's
I'll just
Louisiana,
fuck
but
the Louisiana fried chicken.
yeah,
That's right.
and then
just already
I'll
know.
say a number 2 will
Yes.
be Steve's. We'll say Steve's.
Okay.
Notice Fabulous for burgers ain't on my shit, but it's not because of the taste. It's because these are the ones. I
Yep.
went to North
Damn.
Torrance,
Yeah.
and Steve's is right there.
I gotta
You know what
check
mean?
Here's
those
the funny
out.
part is that I might be the only one from LA. I want to ask you this. I don't like Fat Burger. I think it tastes like shit.
I
Personally.
don't dislike it.
Oh,
I
see, I've
disagree
never-
with you, but it's not like in my top 5.
Yeah, like I just like I'm more of a.
Well, because this is my thoughts about you. You are a contrarian, sir. You are like, I don't like what's popular, and I don't like
Yes.
it because it's popular.
No, it's not that. It's like when you
Borderline.
get when you get a Fat Burger, it's like, oh, there's relish in here. I've never had a cheeseburger with
You can
relish
ask
in it.
for not having
yeah, but it's
relish.
like, but that's when you. But do they offer that? Or they just,
I bust this guy's balls all the time.
hey, I like
Y'all
what I
throwing
like.
that king word
I'm a
around too
fucking
much,
Taurus,
man. You ain't been
homie.
around
Like
me.
that's how it
No,
works.
but I don't think it's
Yeah.
the best. But
Yeah.
the Fat Burger, like after shows, and me and my wife and a couple homies, we go to Fat Burger.
See, I'm more of a
chill.
Tommy's
We
cat.
play. I mean, Tommy's wasn't right there. You know what I'm saying? And we'll play some fucking Otis Redding or some James Brown or maybe some Bob Marley on the juke. So this is like I'm going off of these fucking these moments in life.
Got
You
you.
know what I'm saying? Like you like Big L, I bet you, not just because he's amazing, but because of like what you were experiencing when you experienced him sometimes and shit. Or at the very least, that shit
Yeah.
plays a part.
Like, well, here's the funny part. I'll keep it real. Like, can I name like 10 of his songs? Probably not. But do I
Then
respect
you'd
him?
have
Yeah.
named them
but
all.
Like, but no. But here's the thing. Can I name 10 songs of MF Doom? No. I could probably name 3. But they're dope, and I play them. I even was playing them just the other night when I played. But it's yeah. Like my thing is like I love like certain spots. Tommy's, Rick's, fucking Tams, all that bullshit.
I never
Jams,
did
all that
Tams
shit.
or Ricks, yeah.
Okay,
Brawley Hut, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If y'all know him.
There was
It's not
one
there
spot
no
that
more.
was super popular, and I never got a chance to try it, dude. And it was called Ari's. My boy was always like, "Bro, you gotta try Ari's." I mean, I'm like, I don't even fucking know where the fuck that's at.
No.
All right, let's get back. Beat Nuts or P Rock?
Pete Rock. As far as what? You want to be more specific?
What- no,
I
it's-
want to drink this, and you guys ask
it's
these
it's
easy-ass
it's
questions.
You're gonna
it's like whatever.
dying right now.
It's
Also,
there's really no. It's like
this is
what-
art, so like,
hey,
if you
dude,
don't
just
want to
because I
answer,
don't like MF Doom as much,
criteria-
you're trying to kill me, dog.
the
Fucking
criteria
poison.
is like whatever you want it to.
I
be.
only chose that
nah,
one because I was like, P-Rock rhymed and made beats, and so did Beat Nuts.
Yeah,
So
and
that
I-
was the only thing.
Well, Beat Nuts was when I was older and I got to do some shows with them, and they was cool and shit. But
super drunk.
Pete Rock, I don't feel like I really need to do much more describing.
Yeah.
Like
Well, it's like, yeah.
it's
so
not
like if
none
we
of
said
these
Beat Nuts
answers,
or
by the
Premier.
way, are negative towards the other people because
course not.
you giving me 2 dope ass options,
That's the
so I don't
point.
have a problem with tripping because with choosing because the other one shouldn't be so insecure to feel bad that I liked another motherfucker who was amazing. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
true. Well, then but you don't want to be a shithead and then something like top. So you gotta like
Yeah. Well,
Try to
yeah,
compete.
what
Do
other
you
way?
like
trying to
Premier
compare-
or
haven't hit
Weird
me-
Al?
Yeah.
Do
You
you
haven't
like
hit
Weird
me-
Al or
yeah.
Premier?
You haven't got me with the shit that's really gonna tear my heart
I'm
apart.
gonna
yet.
try. I'm
not
gonna try to
tell you
get
what
you.
it
I'm gonna
is.
try to get you.
But that's the
Black
best.
Moon or Helter Skelter?
Helter Skelter.
Jay Dilla or Premiere?
Premiere.
Thank you.
Wedding Crashers or Old School?
Oh, we talking movies. I'll go old school.
Yeah.
But I like the Wedding Crashers at its moments.
Streak.
My shit's like, we got a stage 5
I mean, there's no
clear.
comparison to me
Stage
on those
5
two.
clear,
Yeah,
bro.
stage 5 clear
And
is
then
pretty
it's like,
good.
dude, nobody goes. He's all, man, he's all fucking, come on, Captain Crunch. He's like, we're not pimps from Oakland.
The,
like,
the
dude,
dope shit is like not knowing who some of these guys in this movie is, and then like as time goes on, you see
see
these
him.
other
Oh,
movies.
for sure, yeah.
And then you see like old school again 10 years later, and you're like, oh shit, this
Yeah.
dude's in it, this dude's in
Owen
it. Like,
Wilson.
and they weren't like
Yeah.
in the back, they weren't fucking Cuba Gooding Jr. getting a
Jeez.
fade and coming to America. Like they were in
In
this
the
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best part.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's like a bunch of friends like with millions of dollars. Like, let's go make a movie.
It's like when you watch fucking Knocked Up, and then you're like, damn, you start really going
Yeah.
back. you start to-
Schmushmortion.
Yeah, Schmushmortion. So like, I'm just a Schmushmortion. Fuck you, hormones.
Digital or analog?
I mean, digital.
Yeah. Dog Pound or Cypress Hill?
Cypress.
Same.
Podcast or radio?
Podcast.
Good answer.
Easy ass answer.
Tacos or burritos?
I mean, it's not always gonna. There's no only one. I'll say burritos because
Nice.
it's most
See, there you
convenient,
go.
and I just
That's
had
an
one.
And then where's your burrito spot? In San Diego. Let's do San
I like
Diego.
habaneros. in Mira
Where's
Mesa.
that at? You had to.
Mira Mesa, it's Camino Santa Fe,
Oh shit.
and Mira
Okay.
Mesa. They're good. They got good sauce.
Nice.
It's about the sauces, really. Most places are not so different that it's really bad. I mean, I could pick one who I prefer, but everybody's pretty good as far as the ones that I've tried. It's the
Yeah.
sauces and shit. So they got some bomb habanero sauce.
Nice.
Nice. Mitchie Slick or Jail Felony?
I'll go Jo because he's the OG.
Yeah. Capital Punishment or Reasonable Doubt?
Reasonable
albums?
Doubt.
Ooh.
Nice. See? Yeah. I always say reasonable doubt. He's always like, what?
Mac Dre or E40?
I'll go E40.
Nice.
I was
See, look
never,
at- now
I
we're
was
on the
never a
same
big,
page, sir.
huge fan
Yeah.
on these guys, though, just to put it out there. You know,
De La
motherfuckers
or
get dusted
Tribe?
into motherfucking disgusted. See, that's kind of a tough one, but I'll go De La.
Yes.
Really?
Like,
I mean, what's-
bro,
what's
see
so
how
hard?
see how we came
There
back,
are
bro?
things
See how
about
we
it,
came back, dog,
but
on the
I'm
same
not.
page and shit.
Man.
It's not like
Here's the
yeah.
Kahlee for me, dog.
NWA or Run DMC?
NWA. That's easy
See,
as
that's-
fuck, bro.
see?
I'm from Gardena, fool.
I know.
I mean, I knew who Run DMC
I know.
was.
Yeah,
I
no.
have to throw
And the
some,
movies and
No,
shit.
but I had my Raising Hell and shit, but I was always, dude, I was calling K-Day, bro, going, I want to hear Boys in the Hood again.
I was calling the new K-Day
Damn. That's
when
the
they
shit.
came out.
Diamond D or Madlib?
Madlib. My first hip hop show was to see Loop Pack, bro.
Ooh,
Loop Pack,
shit.
Loop Pack is one of the first
Yeah.
like underground hip hop groups that got me, that opened the doors into other people I discovered, like Cali Agents through Loop Pack,
Nice.
like all the Stones Throw Cats.
I was going to ask who performed. Do you remember who performed at that
Yeah,
show?
yeah, it was the not the A-list. It was the
18?
Far Eyes. It was
Oh,
the
no.
Far Eyes. No,
Cali
no,
Agent?
that was a different show there. It was the Far Eyes Focus Daily album release party at the El Rey.
Yes.
And Cali Agents opened up. Militia, Burn.
Yes.
Yes.
They opened up. Bunch of Beat Junkies were the residents.
Oh, dope. What venue was
Breeze
this
had to
at?
It was
be
at the
involved
El
in
Rey.
that. Yeah,
El
Breeze
Rey.
had to be where
Who
Breeze
else,
performed
who else
shit.
was performing? And then Exhibit popped out. They Handle Your Business with Defari. I was
Damn,
there to
that
see
must have
Loop
been
Pack.
such a dope
Everything I knew who Militia was, even though I didn't expect
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be there because that song was popping at
Yeah.
the time. But I didn't know who nobody else was. I was being introduced, and I had heard a lot of these cats. You know, I didn't know it though. I would listen to fucking Friday Night Flavors or Wake Up Show
Nice.
at the
Yes,
Compton,
dude.
the
Fuck
Compton
yes.
street races and shit. Me and the homies, we just be driving around listening to the shit that I could only describe as, I don't know, sound kind of East Coast, but I don't think it is, because what I knew about hip hop was all gangster shit.
Yeah.
So it was like I'm trying to describe this new shit that I still haven't fully discovered yet. And over time, like I became a part of that community, and everything that I did would lead to something new. But yeah, my first show was to see that. Dude next to me was shrooming, and he was taller than me, which most people are. And he's like, this, he's feeling it, bro. And he keeps fucking elbowing me on my shoulder, my
fuck
head.
that
Not
shit.
hard.
Yeah, but enough to be
and
like,
it's my
dog,
first
yeah.
concert. But he was like, yo, I'm so sorry, I'm shrooming. Like, he was as cool as can be, being annoying as fuck. But he packs this fucking fat ass. Wild Child was doing his talk. He was about to do Weeded.
Yeah.
Where he talks about how he don't smoke weed. And so he's talking about it, and Madlib's like, I smoke. And then homeboy like packs him a fat ass bowl. He passes it to Madlib. Madlib takes the hit. He passes me the bowl, and I fucking hit that shit. This was like what I came for. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome. That's a
dope.
great
Yeah,
memory.
that's a good
Then I got
yeah.
sick
Great
as
memory.
fuck because I was like too close to speakers for the whole show, and my equilibrium was all fucked up.
Oh, shit.
And so
I
I
was
had
like
to.
that at a
I was in the
Gangstar show
bathroom for like an
at
hour
Belia.
trying to fucking
Yeah.
straighten up.
I was front row for a gangster show at Belia, bro, and I remember the last song they did, I had to like fight the crowd because I couldn't take it. I got that dizzy
shit's
feeling,
hard.
bro.
Yeah, I
was
don't
all,
like
whoa,
that
shit.
I don't
Yeah,
like that.
Vertigo or whatever they call it.
Yeah, Vertigo. I think.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
Big Daddy Kane or Rakim?
Rakim.
Yo MTV Raps or Rap City The Basement?
Oh, I'll stick with Yo MTV Raps, even though Rap City was more my, because we had a lot of those on tape.
Yeah.
See, that's
all
dope.
kinds
I
of
honestly
shit.
thought he was gonna say Rap City just because
Rap City was more my time. Yeah. That
But
was
that's
cool.
dope that you at least that's dope.
I used to watch that shit. And
Yeah, every
fucking
day
Video
after high
Soul.
school.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It would
After
be
high
Video
school.
Video Soul, all these episodes of Video Soul, and like Donnie Simpson and shit. I don't know, Video Soul.
Dude, no,
and
but
shit?
like, was that
What's
Video
wrong with
Soul? Or
y'all?
was that
I don't
the fucking,
remember Video
No,
Soul.
Video Soul, yeah, because he was like, dude, because his daughter was the one that passed away. His
Was that on
daughter was the
BET?
one.
What was that
Yeah, it
on?
was on BT, but his daughter was the one that
early,
played
though.
Urkel's girlfriend
What?
on the show on
shit,
on
Myra.
Family Matters. Yeah, like she ended
Yeah,
up
I
passing.
heard she passed. Yeah,
And
that's
like, so
trip.
that was his daughter, bro. Like,
Oh, so
and
wait, it was like a
one of the-
series?
Yeah, he was like he was hosting the show, but he was actually one of the singers of Cool in
Video
the Gang,
Soul was like a dope. It was like
the
fucking
like R&B
Rap
Love Hour
City,
shit.
but
Oh,
for-
okay,
yeah,
gotcha,
they had
gotcha.
like New Edition. And
Oh,
fucking
okay.
Bobby Brown. on that
Remember
shit.
the X-rated one that they would show like late
What?
night on BET?
X-rated.
Wait.
Yeah.
I was like,
and
oh,
the videos were the most
oh, where they
Yeah.
had like the
videos you never
like
seen
the
ever?
scandalous
Yeah,
shit.
like,
Yeah,
lose
but it
their asses
wasn't.
shaking.
Yeah, but it
Here's a
wasn't like
terrible
super
video.
X-rated. But it was just like
Well,
risky
I mean, it's on
for
BET. It was
after
X-
9 o'clock or midnight
it
or
was
whatever.
Like,
Like,
yeah,
It
it
was
was like
midnight.
a
Yeah,
I forgot what it
yeah.
was called, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, them videos
Yeah.
are fucking horrible. It's like drugs,
Yeah,
ass and titties,
yeah.
and money.
and,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
convertibles.
Every
and
video
convertibles.
was the same fucking three things. This shit.
Funny how.
But it would be like Busy Bone.
Yeah.
And fucking like
Luda
big ass
was on
rappers
it.
with
Luda
terrible ass videos.
All right, here we go. New Jack City
Like
or Juice?
uncut, raw and uncut. Like
That
yeah,
probably
okay.
was called raw and uncut.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. Tell me again. What?
New Jack City or Juice?
I'll go Juice.
Nice.
For sure.
Tafari or Souls of Mischief?
Probably
That's so
Tafari.
weird. Yeah,
I gotta
but
go
that's so
Tafari.
weird
Yeah.
because it's like 1 against 4.
Yeah.
He can
Yeah,
hold
but
his
it's
hand.
Yeah, I
it's
guess.
tough,
Say
but
who
yeah.
you like.
I go Tafari.
Snoop or Ice Cube?
Snoop. That's an easy one.
Dr. Dre or Quick?
Dre.
Jay-Z or Nas?
Nas.
MC8 or Spice One?
8.
Nice.
8 is still murder.
Yeah.
Shit.
Menace Society or Boys in the Hood?
Boys in the Hood.
Really? Damn.
Yep.
Well,
Menace is obviously dope as fuck.
I
too.
feel like Menace is just
Menace
more,
was more
like,
real, but the
realistic.
original, like there wouldn't like
it's
like,
a different story,
Yeah.
you know.
Totally different.
But
Mobb Deep or Wu-Tang?
Mobb Deep,
Hieroglyphics or the Alcoholics?
the licks.
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Oh, Street Fighter. Fuck all. When it came out and they're like, now we're gonna totally change how
Yeah,
you do
yeah,
moves. I'm like,
yeah.
man, fuck learning new shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to play this.
Yeah.
So wait,
No,
on
because I
Street
told
Fighter
you that there was like the bullshit where it's like, oh,
was
there's
just
one where
the
you could
way
have
you
like
did it
eight,
was
eight
different.
fucking
I don't know.
fireballs. You're
fatalities.
like, what?
Fatalities.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay, so on Street Fighter, who was your go-to guy?
It was Guile when I was young.
Nice.
Because it was probably because it was easier moves. His
No, but
moves
it's
were
just like,
easier.
yeah. But it's dope that
But
he actually
then
knows.
I ended up changing to like Ryu. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice. RZA or Alchemist?
Alchemist. So? Shut up. You motherfuckers is old. I don't want to hear this old guy shit. When I was in high school,
No, but it's
like
not
I feel
that-
you.
yeah,
He's
no, but-
amazing too,
No,
but
but here's my
Alchemist is
thing.
my
I-
Wu-Tang.
I like.
No, but here's my
I like
thing. I
Alchemist.
enjoy listening to Alchemist more, but the thing I do give RZA is that he created a certain sound. Like to me, Alchemist was famous for making library records more popular because that's what he sampled. RZA did a different type of sound that we didn't hear before.
Yeah.
And then had almost enough heat.
Like the
as,
Pioneer.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say Pioneer,
both
but I would just say
pioneered,
like
though. I feel
he
you.
had enough library in the beginning to make those first solo Wu-Tangs plus the Wu-Tang almost like a premiere. Like, you
I
know what
see
I mean?
what
Like
you're
just the ammo. So it's like that's where I kind of go there,
That's
not
a
because
lot
I'm
of
old,
heat ammo,
but I'm
yeah.
just saying like that. That's where I would go. But do I listen to Alchemist more? Probably.
Okay, what would you
You
say?
know what I mean? So
what-
that's where it's like a weird,
other than Wu-Tang albums.
Like let's put it this
Wait,
way.
wait,
But
hold on.
okay, yeah.
Other than Wu-Tang albums, what would you say is the best Wu-Tang Crew solo album?
Mine is always between probably the Liquid Swords and like Only Built for Cuban Links, but I think I might go with Only Built for Cuban Links for the solo.
Mine would be
the
Raekwon
yeah, the first
and
Raekwon.
Tikal.
See,
I didn't even like the Tikal that much.
yeah,
I'm
Tikal was
going
kind of
Ghostface.
That's me.
And I'm even gonna say Morefish, but it's between fucking. What was the?
It's
one
okay to
before
be
that?
wrong every now and
Was
then,
it
but go
Fish?
ahead.
I feel you. I'm gonna give you as many as I can.
I'll just
slide
I'm
in
just
without
letting you know,
people
man. It's all
believing-
good.
as long as they believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe like Big Doe Rehab.
But what?
The which one?
It's all Ghostface shit.
Oh shit, Ghostface.
Out of all them cats, I'm going Ghostface on that
Ghostface.
one. Yeah.
No, but I thought you were talking about. I thought
Like
we were talking
albums.
about for the RZA
No,
production.
didn't you just ask?
Oh yeah,
RZA
RZA production like from Wu-Tang.
That's
solo
why we were
albums.
saying these.
I got you, I
yeah,
got you.
know what I mean? Like, cause I like the and damn, I fucking hate how he was calling me out on the shit about like not popular. Cause the one dude that I like the most is like one of the dudes.
you got him
Like
on that one,
like
you
no,
got
cause like there's a lot of people that go, really, you like him the most? And I'm like, I don't know. Like most of his verses to me were more memorable, but of course. Like to Cal, like Meth has got the voice.
Yeah.
Raekwon's fucking dope. Ghostface is fucking stupid
Raekwon-
dope. But it's like for some reason there was a few Inspected Deck that stick out to me. So I like Inspected Deck.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
know
for
what I
me,
mean? But that's just me.
the
I didn't
for
say you
Cuban
got.
Links, you can literally start play at one and just let it rock. There's not really that many
Yeah, but
skips.
for instead of like Ghostface lyrics, like which album would you say you like the beats? Is it still Ghost or would you choose a different album for RZA beats?
Just beats, yeah.
Yeah,
see,
because
I
that's
don't know, man.
that's the tough part.
I
That's
could
why.
see Liquid Swords being the one for me.
Okay.
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
ass. That's a hard ass album. All right, Marvin Gaye or Stevie Wonder?
Marvin Gaye,
Illmatic or Ready to Die?
Illmatic. I didn't even listen to Ready to Die till way later, bro, because I was caught up in that East Coast, West Coast shit. I was like a kid. I was like, fuck Biggie Smalls. And when Big did a song with the Brat, I was like, oh shit. Like, why you working with her? Like, I like her. I can't like her no more. Like, man, that bullshit really was fucking with kids' heads.
Fuck
dude.
yeah. I remember going to high school and I was like, who cares?
Yeah, I went back and caught on to Big later and shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
I'll go Michael.
Scarface or Goodfellas?
Oh, you talk about movie Goodfellas.
Yeah.
And Goodfellas by a fucking landslide, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm a Goodfellas guy.
Look, I like Scarface. I think that's great, and it's a type of movie, for sure.
Yes. I'm a Goodfellas guy. So I would say
Goodfellas, wouldn't you say that Goodfellas has more of
yes.
dope shit?
Yes.
And Scarface is really just one kind of dope shit.
It's one specific for sure.
And it's dope.
And like Scarface was like this.
Yeah, and
Goodfellas
was
like this.
It was a story and a realistic story.
But when you go by
Really
characters,
realistic.
though, and you're like, okay, like Ray
Characters?
Liotta's was dope, but he ended up being a rat. And then you go like,
Yeah, but you got-
no, of course, but I know you got like Mush and like all the
Yeah,
or
you
no,
got-
that's a Bronx Tale. But
No,
like,
you got
but Tony was like the fucking like he was that like 80s shit where they try to make it
Robert
like
De Niro.
No, but
Honestly-
listen, what I'm saying is like they made it where no women and kids, like, you know, when he's about to assassinate, he's like, fuck that, I'm not gonna have that on my head. Like they made him try to be like that good bad guy. You know what I mean? So like, you know, that there's that
Scarface
character.
is only as famous as it is because it was about selling drugs. Period.
And the fucking
Okay.
the end scene. The end scene is what made
No,
it
there's
famous.
amazing scenes, and
And
it's
how
an
many times
amazing
it said
movie.
fuck?
Or it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
And I would
But-
say more people had that poster in their bedroom.
He always
it was a
teases me, and I
time-
never owned a Scarface
It was like a
poster.
time-
And he always says that to guests, bro. He's like, Syko had the fucking Scarface. And I'm like, bro, I had
You
no
got that shit
Scarface
from
poster,
Spencer's
bro.
and shit.
Yeah,
Next to your Jenny
Went to
McCarthy
Oz.
poster.
Dude, that's hilarious, dude. That's all I was like, what? No, I told him, I go, the one I did have was the little Kim, where she's squatting, bro.
Last
famous
one, loyalty or respect?
Dang, straight up. Man, whatever. I mean, everybody's fucking. You can't trust neither of them.
Well, that's the last one. We'll shoot to that.
It's all just this question is just built
Cheers,
to.
sir.
Oh, please. No, I'm gonna drink it because y'all took forever to ask a question like me fucking doing extra explanation and shit. I could make any fucking answer sound like the answer you want to hear, first of all, just so you know.
Or you can make your
Now
wrong
I'll be able to
answer
drink
sound
this
right.
shit.
It's all good.
That's the whole point.
Hey, fucking motherfucker.
It don't matter.
Speaking
Look,
of
man,
MCs, what's your top 5 MCs then?
it's interchangeable at times, but
Well, yeah,
Black
no,
Thought,
and no order, just
Black Thought.
Oh, nice.
I'll keep Brother Ali. Black Thought stays
Ooh,
pretty
Brother Ali,
consistently
that's
at number one, and Brother Ali stay up there.
That's I think you're the first one of the first
yeah.
people to mention that.
Brother Ali is so fucking.
Dude,
That's definitely the first person
Dude,
who's mentioned
the
that.
track he did with on White Van Music, his lyrics on that verse,
Which song was that?
that was The Truth.
Oh yeah. I
dude,
did a
that-
fucking. Yeah.
Bro, and that's the B side is MF Doom and Trap Door is
Oh, yeah?
one of my favorites. So that's where I'm like,
I did a
might
song over that Truth shit for some Rhyme Sayers
Not, ooh, I bet
contest
you
and
sounded
shit.
dope too. You got that
I
anywhere
didn't
we
win no
could listen
fucking
to it?
thing.
Well, I don't give
I
a
could find it. I'll
I
send
would
it
like
over.
to hear it.
Yeah, it's called The Truth, of course. But yeah, Brother Ali. You know, who am I listening to right now? I kind of been taking a break. I just my grades. Let me do it like a basketball team and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Your Mount
I'll keep.
Rushmore with +1
I'll,
and shit.
I'll keep. You know, because for different reasons. You know, you play a position. I got to put Jay-Z in there. Because I think that even though he stand the test of time and a consistently dope lyricist, even though some of the shit he makes I'm not a fan of, it's always good for that lane that it's in.
Yeah.
And then, you know, from the business side and what he's done for hip-hop from that side of things, that's always got to be a factor as well. I don't think he's ever been the dopest MC I ever heard in my life in any time of me being his fan, but I think he's always somebody who's going to be up there. Like, he'll take a loss, like, well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he'll take an L. Like, I think I could serve him. I would like to see somebody like Black Thought, like, being a... Remember when he was in that cypher with Meth? Like, that was an amazing...
Damn, what
cypher
cypher is that?
It was
the
just a
BET,
cypher.
though, I thought.
Oh,
right?
BET?
No. It
Or
was like
wasn't that Black and White too, I thought?
It was
premiere
just
shit?
Method Man and Black Thought at, like, Funk Flex or somebody's show.
Oh, okay.
And,
yeah,
and
the
like,
Funk Flex show.
It wasn't that long, 10-minute freestyle, but like Meth wrote, he kicked the verse. He might even read a verse off like his phone. Or
Yeah,
some shit.
I remember seeing that.
And
yeah.
then Black Thought kicked a dope ass verse, and it was just like Meth wasn't. He was dope, but Black Thought was just so much
Dude,
better.
Black Thought is
So like, I
want to
see that. I want to see that with fucking with with Jay-Z and shit. But Jay-Z actually trying to like hang with him. Like that would be dope because he'd make Jay-Z come out with some of the illest shit he ever kicked.
Yeah.
And no one raps like that, fool. You know what I'm saying? But also, I think consistently MC-wise, Black Thought is always number one.
I would assume Ghost is in there, right or no?
Ghost will be up there, but like when I look at, I'll put Ghost up there.
So that's
for
three.
sure. Because what he does, nobody really does.
Like
You know
his
what I'm saying?
style is like, and that's one thing is he has a style that is original as
Yep,
fuck.
yep.
That's the one thing I will always say about Ghost. He is
I'll put him up
original
there.
as fuck.
Ghost.
It's hard to do the top 5 though. I think some of my favorite like Barkitects is like Chino XL, fucking
Shout out to
Crooked
Chino.
Eye. I'm really fucking with Locksmith. Like
You ever heard Dirty Birdie?
yeah, I
Yeah,
knew
that's
about
the-
Dirty
yeah.
Birdie way back, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's nice with it out of the IE and
Yep,
shit.
exactly.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out to
hosted
him.
a show.
He's
that
gonna
was
be where he's
performing.
down to do the show. Actually, I just talked to him the other day.
Fools didn't really know who he was and shit, and I had to put him up on
Sly
game.
Boogie's
I was
cousin,
like,
baby.
Oh, I didn't know
Dr.
they're
Stank,
cousins.
they're cousins. They do tracks together.
Sly
Dr.
Boogie's
Stank's
really
producers,
dope,
the
too.
homie.
So what's your top 5 MCs like locally?
Oh shit, I think I'm really
Kahlee.
feeling Apollo right
Khalid's
now.
number one.
Besides myself,
Yes.
it's kind of an easy question for me. Apollo, Rick Scales, Odessa. I say Nemi's really killing it.
Yeah,
I think Apollo's my shit right now, though.
Yeah, Apollo's got the heat. We
I'm
definitely
like
got to
hearing-
bring Apollo. in.
Boo Boo been killing it.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Have
saying?
you heard Rhyme Style Troop?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
she's-
homegirl.
yeah.
Shout out to homegirl. She's on the upswing right now.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
really
for
dope.
sure.
to
Yeah, we
see.
had her on the show last
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she's doing
her
Love that
thing.
queen, man. She's fucking dope, man.
Shit, let's get
Sham
But
Black
these
is dope.
Sham is very dope. This is the type of hip hop that I like to listen to though.
Nice.
Because there's other people who are killing it that's in a lane that I don't really listen to much. And I see what they're doing, I think is amazing. I hear what they're doing, you know. Oh, and then going back, like we were saying earlier, fucking Ray Riley and Kazi are two
Yeah.
MCs that I'm really fucking with out here.
Nice.
L Blue, but he focusing on producing right now, and I am not mad. I'm like, yo,
That's
send
the
me
cat we
beats.
heard earlier, right?
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
my man L
Dude, that
Blue.
track is so fucking
So
dope. But then
dope.
when he
Thank
told
you.
me that he was rhyming on, I'm like,
Yeah,
that
it's
ain't
dope.
fair.
Yeah.
Like, how you making dope ass beats and then sounding dope on
and
the
then
mic
you're like,
too? Like,
I'll
that's
just
dope.
rap on it.
I haven't met you yet, brother, but I hope you're on the show. And like, honestly, like, yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, I'm sure he'll,
Dope
he'll
shit.
be down.
And like, I know I've heard you play his shit, but I was telling him off camera, like, it's really dope to hear someone for the first time that you're like, okay, I don't have to pretend like I like this motherfucker.
No, yeah.
And I'm not even the type that would pretend.
To be honest with you,
but
I'm a
I
fan,
got
bro.
hype listening.
I'll tell him right
Yeah.
now, I'm a fan. That's
yeah,
why
like, and I'm definitely a fan myself now, brother. Like, for real, like,
Appreciate it, man.
even though you hate me because I like Big Al. But
That's
it's like,
another
I'm
thing
just
too. Is I
like-
don't get when
I'm just
people don't express like, yo, I like this guy, or I like, you know. It's
I don't
not-
give a fuck.
it's
I
not
give
on that
props
dick
and
ranking
credit
shit.
where
Motherfuckers make a
credit
bigger
is due,
deal.
dog.
Yeah.
Even if
Shit.
I don't like you and you're dope, I'll be like, I might not like that dude as a person, but I give him
Yeah.
credit like he's dope.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the way it
But
should
it
be.
ain't. Nothing. It's not bad. Nothing's wrong to say like, yo, man, I like your shit.
No, of course not. But it's also bad when you know you like their shit. You might not like them as a person, but because you don't like them as a person, you down their skill.
Yeah.
So it's like you could be able
Well,
to
that's
go.
guy goes on the hater shit.
Yeah, there you go. That's
rather
where you
just
can go.
not talk
That's
about
where
it,
you go. I
hater
might
it.
not get along with that guy, but he's dope, or
Yeah,
I
hater.
respect him because what he does is good. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, I got you.
so that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
there's
because
ways
y'all,
to like.
y'all lying to yourself when you do that shit.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
That's a good way to say it, brother.
Shit,
and
let's,
it's like, and you can't even like. Yeah, like that. I guess that's the best way to say it, bro. You're really lying to yourself.
Let's get,
I
let's,
get it, though.
let's
You know,
get back in
cats
the
don't-
mix for a little bit.
Yeah. So
I was about to get deep with y'all.
Oh, go for
Okay.
it. Go for it.
We call it the casting couch for a reason, bro. Hey, but like I said, dude, shout out to DJ L Train. Thank you for the sign. Thank you for this segment. We love you, brother. Let's get back in the mix. DJ Who, we got Kahlee, DJ Syko, Sweet Chuck's probably taking a nap somewhere, and we are going to get back in the mix.
Let's go.
Who's Music Radio every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Shout out to Coldwater Joe. I see you, bro.
Cause they the real gangsters, real trappers. Cause they the real gangsters, real trappers.
I got my red flag up on me, but I don't bang. I bang for freedom, my brother. I bang for change. Plot a lick on the state, set trip on this system. Pocket check CEOs, extort these crooks for their income. Cause who the real gangsters? Wall Street's where they
they end up. Curb serving from Main Street, making illegal tender. Banking on the newest dope, stunting off them student loans. Folks keep sending them checks, yeah, they still in their debt. Slave to that lender shit, which got me up on my shit. And I don't spit for overpriced shoes, homie. I ain't rhyming just for them kicks, feel me? This here's a turf war, it's crosstown politics. Caught up in their crosshairs and they aim to keep that swallow. Who the real gangsters, who the real pimps, who the trillers and trappers, y'all know what it is. Tryna kill us and trap us, y'all know what it is. They the real gangsters, they the real pimps, they the trillers and trappers, y'all know what it is. Tryna kill us and trap us, y'all know what it is. Y'all talk shit about Barack, but he don't call them shots though. Who knows no God, who really controls the yard though? We all know Obama the bottom brought up in this brothel. How we gon' ride when all we surrounded by potholes? A law knows. They plotting on my folks, these corporate mafiosos on politicians for that low end. So I'ma speak on it, cause they creep corners on us like deep throat, blood leaking like informants on us. This year's a war declared on the working class. Y'all stand firm and be unswerving, the first shall be last. Turf torn tyranny, R.I.P. mom and pop shops. Monsanto's Diablos, even Walmart's really calling shots, that's trill shit. And the FDA is Chapo Guzman times 10. The trill is a cartels before Escobar committed his first sin. That's just a thought from Mr. Plata Leg. On the system we simply reclaiming our shit from these gangsters and these pimps. They the trillers and trappers, y'all know what it is. Tryna kill us and trap us, y'all know what it is. Cause they some trappers who don't hold heat, gangsters who don't stroll streets. Next level criminality, keep it shit low key. Not like Bobby Shmurda's dumbass, but they do the shmoney though. I mean they show money, then the police dance on our bones. It's time to overthrow 'em. Cause these banksters don't play, plus made the rules up in this shady game. Gang begging for major payday, pushing they laws like narcotics. Grounding black males in them prisons, box up they products. Why Nike be banking off the prison complex? Even Michael Jordan, a gangster, he also bank off the process. So fuck your idol about that greed. Plus them Nikes don't fit my principles, that's why I sold my freeze. What about our babies? They get deployed overseas. And our women, y'all know what happens to our women overseas. Prostitution rings, cause poverty's the blame. Exploitation at its highest, all is made in the USA by these gangsters.
Hey, David, fry. Roll that beautiful beat footage.
Word. Yo, DJ Demon, Etch You Sketch, Frosty Nomadic, King Diesel, Icon, LPS Dope. Yes, one time. Yes, yeah. Yes. San Diego's finest. Yes. VMF. Yes. Represent. We don't write for the average. We keep the hierarchy thought for folk. We exist on street level. VLP is still.
You know I catch wreck, son. So cue me and the deal's done. And the stage is set. Crazy mad mics to get wrecked. As I freak the dialect. Always come correct with that ill super. Life and times of the Buddha. Bless, oh yes. I represent the LPS and be the lyrical prophet. Strictly dope when we rock hits.
The Wolverine tear through your spleen. Watch the Kareen off the screen. Invigorated by what we've seen. We brought back the guillotine. You should know we're down with the king. Our third LPFD is where I'm from. No one man is greater than the sum. This is more than a warning when we come touring through your college and collapse your collage, making your memory just a mirage. And here we go again, with lyrics dripping off the pen. Some stand in disbelief, cause they know we don't pretend, or even try to contend on the next level. Since the end, let the pain amend. Welcome to the uninvited blend. Leave the spot condemned. The master tactician is till your arteries harden. For all the bull-ish and jargon, we leave you starving. Complete the amalgamation of separate entities derived from similar energy.
It's the LPS, damn combination.
Shot in your spleen. Accurate verbal archery.
As the next goes on. Back at you with the realness.
What you're hoping for? Do your doors open? Or did they shut and leave you scoping for an answer? As I glance to what's in front of me, reality is all real and not a fantasy. So I'ma be the next to strive. Stay alive, pack the tray, 8+ to deuce 5 for the rollout. Busting caps and such. On the streets of San Diego, fools you just can't trust. I clutch. The automatic got static, we can fix it. Cause I'm wicked, you get pain inflicted. I'm sick with the super soul. So just roll up the Buddha, let the plot unfold. Stories told by the Southeast Peak. What you see is what you get, you know contest we. Incredibly, I beat that insane from the LPS. If you got beef, mother, get it off of your chest. Yes.
Back at you with the realness. Back at you with the realness. You can be the witness. As the mic gets touched to bust raps and such, I try to stay on hit. Drop the mad fat classic. Underground.
Shout out to King D, LPSD, one of SD's finest.
Probably lifted when I wrote this. Reflection of the real indicates how I feel. Crazy ill with the skill, cause it stays like that. In fact, I'm back at you with the realness. Equipped with the soulfulness, styles of a true vocalist. Poetic flows exist up in the temple. A verb essential, fly rhymes the freaking mental. Mind state, I generate thoughts to demonstrate. Styles and stamina, look who's right back at ya. With the super dope method, funk flows to drop records. Yeah, back at you with the realness. Back at you with the realness.
Transmitting through your transistor, Mr. Spliff Twister. It's the whifter, gift to hit your sister. Will she let it? Don't sweat it. I guess my love on credit. I know it sounds pathetic. My 1-2 is kinetic. Extra large XL, play the role like Denzel. Skills like Nick Vet XL. My click is thick, can't you tell? I'm a Mac like Will Hutch. Hot you to touch, smooth on the clutch. Much too much for you to get wet. My 1-2 is liquid, so I drip shit. Not to get props, keep it bumping like chicken pox. Unorthodox, more funk than socks. Hard knocks like shots with 380s and Glocks. I rock all spots, fade blood clots like Clorox. Like swirl rats like Teddy Penner. Find your bitch to buy me dinner and slide a binner. Cause I'm a winner like Bruce Jenner. Finna shakes the HOUSC. You too messy to test T-E-R. RAPs up the par. Got honeys to give me skins plus the keys to the car. As I ease to the bar for spiked rum and coke. I got rhymes extra nice and tight, spliffs to smoke. I be fiendish on the low. You can't distinguish my flow. When I'm broke, I mix water and flour and make dough. Floss like Ross Perot and Mac that hoe like Bobby Woe. Yo.
Back at you with the realness. Back at you with the realness.
I'm a real rhyme sayer. I take this rap shit serious. I'm a real rhyme sayer. I shout that real raw shit. I'm a real rhyme sayer. I take this rap shit serious. I'm a real rhyme sayer. I came here strictly to catch some love.
I've been slick since I had me a 6 cents. The pressure was intense. Adidas warm-ups and some defense instantaneous. Popping my made me this. Maybe it's the reason. Been believing I'm achieving all my waviness. Crazy when the bell hits. Whitewash you right into experiments. Fight or flight feelings. No, you fearing this. Here miss. Bullets whiz by this time fly. Get raw raps over the beat and burn tree until I'm whiz high. This guy. Why lie? I told you I don't have to rap. I mastered that fact. Last chance, then it's acid bass aftermath. Make trash disappear. That's my master class. Ass hunting, back crushing. Splash something. Cannonball bars off the wall. Hard car, hard to call card. You fall far, but we ain't all stars. Make them disappear like this cop car. Stop bars. Not possible. The options get toasted like they some pop tarts.
I've been the illest since knee high. Classic cloth crack era kid. In the mix early, I put that on my felines. Gambino posted out in Chino like a Filipino. Double up a kilo like a Guido. 999 C-notes. Rubber band bundles, pack a Kia trap into the traps. Hotter than tapping TOC a ninja in this rare form. Pressure point posture, train boxer, flying knives who came in disguise as docile with the Roscoes on us. All I want is cake, fuck the fake shit. Fuck around and catch one in the face, no mistake shit. My chain slang major in the matrix. Top scholar, if it's by the dollar, make it make sense. My verse hot, right off the jerk spot. Thirst not, the quencher had the caught up, wasted talent over turf twat. More like melodic murder, island soda. Thought in your brain waves at the end of the rhyme, your mind's been converted.
Slang rocks, cops rarely seen like a bank shot. Muay Thai brawls like Bangkok, but with that thing cock. Knowledge, power, God, inshallah, the frauds miss me. Rest in peace, Nipsey. R.I.P. neighborhood. High as my...
Yo, gives a fuck who you was or where you from, son. That's gives a fuck who you was or where you from, son. That gives a fuck who you was or where you from, son. That's word to Onyx. Don't speak unless you throw your guns up. Put the bum rush, you suckers. I'll leave you busters lumped up. Then package your bloody chain smoothly through customs. Who snuffs them? Gorilla with the eagle on them. Lead the fees upon you. Slice your face, I bet you see the portal. Your hype man dookie, your team goofy too. Quick to ghost your people, we gon' name each one Spooky Duke. Fat boy will really display what a loony do. I'll smack a bunny if you acted Bugsy, worth the Looney Tunes. Yeah, shoot me if you ain't salute me, dude. I'll pass through your block, blasting shells on a Suzuki too. Who you fucking with? Gully shit, it's that bully shit. Step if you wanna, it's a fact that I could boogie trick. Anybody killer, message from this smooth click. From Dago Zoo to Coney Island, it's that zoo shit. What? We move militant. Respect the hustler, we prove diligence. Hold up what you say, get your shit split again. Bang that shit on my chest, it's that realest shit. Yeah, it's that realest shit. Fucking with who? It's that realest shit. Yeah, it's that realest shit. I'll book you down right now. It's that realest shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Listen. Chilling comfortable on the fence while the world get offended in defense. 12th round and we in the clinch. You crying angry, complaining from the bench. Man, fuck the world with a broke broomstick and a middle finger. Anybody in power use an iron fist and a stinger. I know I ain't got the answers, that's the dip between us. I mean, it's more to politics than just being a genius. See, it's some shit that better change, but it's gonna take a while. Probably not in our lifetimes, we not in our right mind. You think cause we disagree, you gotta fake a smile. Like he part of the right side and follow the white lie. I never fully align with a party, even a homie. That's not original thought, that's a fucking robot. Ain't got a shot at POTUS, not playing two sides against the middle. We voters for lesser evil, still stuck in a pickle. Scumbags. I ain't saying shut up and dribble. I'm telling you shit is not that simple. Ain't that easy. Fighting each other over scraps and kibble, while the puppeteers laugh and giggle. They laughing at us, yo. We headed towards another war that's civil, throwing rocks and barely causing a ripple. And so I burn sage for my crystals, blow trees like a whistle, try to read just to ease my mental. I don't like to be pessimistic, but the truth is in the batter. The rich are over consuming, getting fatter. You either believe the data or gossip over the chatter, but fighting over opinions don't matter. It's some shit that we change through protests and fighting on front lines and sharing on social media posts. Still is some shit that'll take us some generations. It ain't about having patience. What we gon' do till they change or revolt? So what's your plan of approach? Cause fuck being a martyr. I learned the game to drop jewels on my son and my daughter. We on a ship in the ocean, but ain't controlling the weather. It's sink or swim, suit up in a life jacket or complain about the water. I'm trying to change my community directly for the people I'm affected through my passion. Make the most of my actions. You're not an elephant, a donkey. Your team is the people. So if you really bout solutions, check your motherfucking ego. I ain't saying shut up and dribble. I'm telling you shit is not that simple. It ain't that easy, that's it. Fighting each other over scraps and kibble, while the puppeteers laugh and giggle. At us for fighting each other. We headed towards another war that's civil, throwing rocks and barely causing a ripple. And so I burn sage for my crystals, blow trees like a whistle, try to read just to ease my mental.
I'm different though, I'm trying to onboard your ballot bullet. That'd be a trip, wouldn't it? 100 heads from your hood, y'all moves ain't stopping, could it? What if you ran for office? What would you have to offer? In California propositions, what if you were the author? What if those who led here were bred here, knows how it feels to have your homies found dead here, ran from the cops here, shot at they ops here, little league, street ball, chillin' with they pops here, corner store, corner boys, turned city councilmen. I doubt we have a problem finding options for the single moms to find jobs. No time for no Twitter mobs, you meeting with the Congress, y'all can can have your silly battles, I'ma make the city rattle. What if the street lessons was a blessing just to prep you for your next evolution? Go get a new suit, player. What if we stop fighting and one of us was the mayor? Listen, who?
I ain't saying shut up and dribble. I'm telling you shit is not that simple. Fighting each other over scraps and kibble, while the puppeteers laugh and giggle. We headed towards another war that's civil, throwing rocks and barely causing a ripple. And so I burn sage for my crystals, blow trees like a whistle, try to read just to ease my mental.
Yeah. Scatterbrain Tarantino kill billionaires. It's the rebel with a devil spirit in the air. I ain't coming through, let's Ric Flair chillin' there. My symbolism rare, slum god trillionaire. Fuck them other rappers, I'm more Johnny Blaze. Killer Hurt, Silver Surf, Illuminati waves. In the cocky phase, for all my sloppy days. From bootleg Cartiers to 14K Versace shades. Yeah, elevated from corporal. On the train, playing chemtrails on a portable. Meditate, cause in the space is more explorable. In the Matrix, shooting dice with the Oracle. Pretty horrible, the world keeps getting cold, but never fold. I'm out of Mexico, getting gold. Descended from heaven, built from a precious mold. Drop sign sevenfold, the illest story never told. Scatterbrain. That's the real shit right here. Hey, I'm too weird for the street, too street for the weird. Other people getting props for the styles I pioneered. Yeah, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Me and Alejandro zooming at the Sydney Opera House. I'll probably be in purgatory throwing shows. Rope-a-dope Satan left him with a broken nose. Y'all awoke the ghost, overdose, rolling Vogues. Smoking O's, comatose in the Poconos. Bet your chick know him, your little clicks know it. Stomp them cities, I thought that I was tiptoeing. Scatterbrain spit omens. Got that bleach vomit like Rick Owens. It's the Phantom, rock a half a mask. The face look disfigured when the camera flashed. Fuck the mic, pass the grass. Off the sassafras and dip it with the bag of cash.
Hand up 1,000 pimps slapping. They all talk but no action. I'm a broadcast with no words, closed caption. I hear a lot of y'all yapping. Feel the hand of 1,000 pimps slapping. They all talk but no action. I'm a broadcast with no words, closed caption. No operation covert, no cover up. Fuck a front, shady characters get lit up. Enough's enough. Fucking chumps, you never won a fight without a sucker punch. I arrived off one wild ride and didn't buckle up. Crashed the party like a movie, do my own stunts and such. Wild for the night, rampage like bust the bus. Hold the applause while I'm exposing some frauds. About to air them out, crack a window and open some doors. Fresh air fills my lungs and gets my head clear. See through the lies, looking alive through a dead stare. True colors exposed, up on my toes, the end's near. Can talk money, religion, politics, and still won't get weird. I hear a lot of y'all yapping. That shit up, feel the hand of 1,000 pimps slapping. I ain't playing with you, they all talk but no action. What up? I'm a broadcast with no words, closed caption. No talking.
Times like these, people want to get high. Real high, real fast.
2-5, 3-10, couple times. Anything now. Check. I heard money was the root of evil until a nigga got these diesel and showed y'all what I could do to people. I ain't talking fly, I'm so hot when the cops drive by. If you throw me, I'll scorch the sky. I'm the reason why you catching a case. Touch me one time, I bet you'll be back for a taste. OT on a bus, me strapped to your waist. In an inside pocket, all trapped in the space. I'm the work that the hustlers serve to the customers. I-95 got me burning in the muffler. Your veins is my home, will wanna move in my house. Cause for me, your moms will take the fucking food out your mouth. Look, some call me dope, the black executioner. Others call me Heron, but I prefer Lucifer. I'm about to lead the ghetto with surprise. Niggas think I'm a drug, I'm just a devil in disguise.
And rock. And rock. And rock. Strong enough to make your heartbeat stop.
Yeah.
And rock. And rock.
Check.
Strong enough to make your heartbeat stop.
Yo, look a man, you shook a fan. All because you know I'm with lies in the hands of the pusher man. I ain't lying, I'm always riding. So when a nigga think I'm dying, that means I'm only multiplying. Once I get to talking with ya, it's like a nigga often in ya. I might end up in your coffin with ya. Cause the bodies that I'm dropping in the road got me feeling like the hood's population control. I gave fame to you lames and sight to the blind. I'm a tease in a tray bag, but nice in a dime. Use me when it's right in your time. And for my white grains, I bet you put your life on the line. I laid clowns from Mayfield to James Brown on a Greyhound, moving with 8 pounds. So if I lay down, then I spread around, there'd be enough of me to fill up like 8 towns. How could these niggas doubt me when I get you so fucking high you feel like you can't be shit without me? I'm about to lead the ghetto with surprise. Niggas think I'm a drug, I'm just a devil in disguise.
Who's Music Radio every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Gia. We have DJ Who in the building.
Who?
We got Kahlee in the motherfucking building.
I'm here.
We got a lot of people in the chat. What's good? I see, who do we got? We got Nickname.
What
I
up?
see some motherfucker I blocked. I see Mike the Mechanic.
Billy No Jokes in the
Jay-Z,
place.
1904
What up?
Joe. What's up, brother? I love how you said that Al Pacino shit. But I wanted to ask you.
Follow me, Kahlee 310.
What year, or not year, but like when did you?
How old are you?
Yeah, exactly. What's your social security, sir? No, when did you actually become, or no, fuck that. Let's go here. What inspired you at any age that you knew that you wanted to be in hip hop or at least an MC?
Man, it didn't work like that, bro. I think always been like I would either be rapping the words to songs that were playing or shit like that when I was a kid. And then shout out my homeboy Brazy. He was my brother's homie. So like when I'm a little kid, I'm watching them smoke weed in the garage and Brazy kicking freestyles to keep their heads ringing. That was like a pivotal moment for me in hip hop. One of my best friends to this day, my man Jamal, his brother is Shaheed Allah from, he was like a Project Blodian, And so getting into that side of things. So I had that type of shit. And then homies that I kicked it with in high school who would freestyle. So I just wanted to rap.
Out of all that, what made you, that's what one.
Being there, man.
Yeah.
And wanted to tell fools that they're whack as fuck, but it would have been better if I could tell them by being better than them.
Exactly.
So I started freestyling, got decent. Shout out my man Oddball.
So you're saying like you spitting like other people's lyrics at first to kind of get the cadence with like the kind of the somewhat.
I'm sure that has something to do with it, but just to throw that out.
To get the ball
but like
rolling.
when going and just listening to dope hip hop when I was in high school, man, and like becoming a man and just like an independent kid because like I was driving and doing things and I was away from home all the time, so like getting into that and I just started rapping, man, and then going to parties, freestyling, battling fools, trying to rap with whoever the fuck will rap. Saying the same shit over and over again.
Were
having
you trying to
several
be in the
crutches,
ciphers, like to rhyme, or were you trying to be in the cipher to show other fools that you were better than them? You know what I mean? Like, because there's two different types. There was people that would come in the cipher.
Both of them.
Okay,
both
cool.
of those.
That's
but
dope.
I didn't have to battle you per se. I just wanted to rap
Yeah.
in a competitive
And
way.
the lyrics would speak for
I
themselves
wanted
if
to kick
they were-
bars.
if they were
And sometimes
whack,
it was trash, and sometimes it was amazing. Sometimes everybody was dope. Sometimes I was the whack one, sometimes I was the dope one. But it's just all those aspects of like being an MC and shit. Like that was dope, man.
Yeah, that's like the
I kinda
ciphers.
missed
Yeah,
that shit.
like no, I miss even watching the ciphers. Because as a DJ, I wanted to see who was the dope MC. You know what I mean? And then just sitting there, and it's like as DJs or producers were a fan of hip hop, So we want to see like the dope shit. We want to be there for that. Like, oh,
playing ball at the park, bro. Like I mean, every once in a while there's somebody you don't like, but for the most part, y'all just competitive as fuck, and y'all all trying to be the best basketball player on the court, And I know some people don't think of it like that, but most of those people aren't usually the illest on the court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're
Come
all,
on, bro. Yeah. Or you've been amazing, and now it's like, I don't even want to hear you say this because you're one of the most amazing MCs ever. Like, that's some shit Black Thought would possibly say because he's so fucking amazing.
Everybody wants to be the professor or
but he's
sauce.
like, Black Thought, he's who he is, so he could be like, man, I ain't even tripping off a competition. Like, he could say that because he don't need to because his shit is, you know what I mean? But anyways, I don't even know how I got here. Yeah, it's just fun, man. That's what got me into it. I've always been a hip hop head, and then once you go to shows and like experience it from that standpoint and like start.
And so Lupac was the first show you went to as opening act, or that was the first as like a person in the audience?
Oh yeah, that was the first time I went to a hip hop show. I was 17.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and like I needed to go to the show. I bought the tickets for Fat Beats, and I had no clue how I was gonna get there. It was on a school night, and I wasn't even 18. It was 18 and older. I was 17. And I'm just like, how the fuck do I pull this off? And I'm about to like thinking about sneaking out the house to steal the car from my mom's car. And my mom comes in, roll it down the street and shit.
You, bro. Don't trip.
And then it was a Mazda Protege.
Yeah.
And
Nissan Sentra.
and fucking dude, 7. She walks in the room in the den where I would kick it, and like she was like, me and Dad's going to Vegas for the night. Or Palm Springs, some shit. I don't know. And I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, this is the best time I'm gonna have.
Yeah. I was like, we were both talking at the same time. She's like, you go first. I'm like, no, you go first.
You're like, how do I hold back my
But yeah, it worked out, dog. It just was one of those.
Dude,
it was a good
bro.
night. Met the homie DJ Ham. I think I met Handprints there. I don't remember.
And what
but
was
that led
that?
to this and that led to that.
What
that was at the El Rey.
Okay,
that
that's
Lupac
right.
show.
That's right. The El Rey, dude. Oh yeah, because that's the one with the exhibit you said popped up.
Yeah, exhibit popped. But I was sick as fuck.
But I'm gonna
trying
tell
to
you,
watch
bro,
from the bathroom.
That's got to be one of the dopest for your first concerts. You know what I mean? Because there's people that are like, "Oh, I went and my parents took me to go see."
Yeah,
such and such. You know,
my first concert was Gloria Stefan.
No, I mean I've been to concerts. That was my first hip hop show. I've been to like my dad threw oldie concerts. I've been to Hawaiian concerts and shit.
Of course, but I'm saying a concert that you
that I went to.
You wanted to go because it's like, of course, I've been dragged to
bullshit. What was actually your very first concert?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
One of those that I had said probably something my dad threw.
It was
Gloria was Public Enemy.
Jesus.
I was 14.
Mine was Gloria Stefan, and then my second one was MC Hammer.
Damn.
You know what's funny about the Hammer? I remember my
sports arena.
Remember when Price Club used to be known as Price Club before Costco?
Yeah.
Because of my age. I remember my mom like came home and was like so proud, like she thought she did me the biggest favor. Here, mijo, I bought you a CD, and I was like, how do you go? What the fuck is this shit, mom? Like she bought me the you can't touch this.
Oh,
and I was like, fuck, but I love her for the fact.
I was young.
I loved hip hop.
I'll give me.
And
yeah,
she
I
was
was
just
young.
trying to buy something like I thought you would like this, but it's like just because it's
She was
on
like,
the radio
to go with your Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, damn, dude.
I never went to
I'm gonna give it to Kahlee because I know that's his idol and shit.
Yeah,
so I was like,
I'll take that shit home and turn this mother out.
Yeah, fucking no. I was talking about your snow. I was talking about your Vanilla Ice. I had to give that to you back in the day.
I thought you were
and then
talking
you were
about
your
Snow.
snow. No, you were listening.
Yeah,
to
that was
Snow
my
too. I got
time.
you.
Snow was
Informer,
the
dog.
shit. Hey, MC Shan.
Damn, you can't.
He was on that shit. He was on it, bro.
I was gonna say you can't.
He was on
compare it yet,
Informer.
but you can't. I thought you were
Shan was on Informer.
Yeah, no, but I
bro.
thought you were gonna compare. But I was like, dude, I'd rather even listen to Shan than fucking that shit, dude. Who remembers the bouncing ball, bro, when it got that bad where like no one could understand what he said?
You talking about Snow?
MTV, yeah, like the Snow video came out, and MTV for like 3 days they did it where like they put the bouncing ball so you could fucking find out what he really said, bro.
Jim Carrey did the Informer thing on
in
Living Color. Really?
Bro,
I
he did
closed captions.
The Asian dude did Vanilla
see the
Rice, and then he also did the Vanilla Ice one, dude. When he came out, Jim Carrey, I'm a little teapot, short and stout, like dude.
He said, "I told the world I was stabbed in the butt, but it was a
dude,
toilet paper
cut, dude." Exactly.
He probably said,
Dude, that's the best, dude. That's why I give you props for that, dude. Because a lot of people sleep on a lot of obvious shit, but you could tell who grew up in that hip hop era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Kind of like that
100%.
cat. Like there's this new rapper I saw, right? His name is G Yamazawa, and on one of his videos, he shows footage of him as a kid, and it was something I could relate to, and I'm sure you could too. It's an Asian kid, you know, but it's like you see him going like, oh shit, this kid's, you could see him playing baseball. You see him playing basketball. You see him wearing a Biggie shirt like at the age of 12. You see him like on karaoke trying to like be on the mic. And so you could see that it wasn't like some fake shit. It was like he grew up with that culture shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's where it's like I tell people, it don't matter if you're white, don't matter if you're fucking Asian, don't matter what the fuck you are. If you grew up in that shit and it's a real culture, then it's a part of you no matter what. You know what I mean? And I know you feel that, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just how genuine you are about it, because some motherfuckers pop out of nowhere and discover some shit, and it's not their fault. They just discovered it for whatever reason. Yeah. And at that point, anybody new to some shit is going to often trip over their own feet trying to, like, prove something, even if they don't know that's what they're doing.
But as OG, you have to guide them, too.
Yeah. It would be nice if motherfuckers did that more often. But just being genuine, and that shit comes off whack as fuck sometimes because they're fucking 30 years old and brand new to hip-hop or whatever the fuck. But it's like, there's a difference between that and these culture vultures trying to come in and just, or they don't know shit, which is fine, except why you acting like you're the fucking expert because you just discovered this shit that I've been loving for fucking 35 years or some shit, you know?
But it's like if you even see someone who's older who got influenced by it or got into it, and you could see the genuine like respect, you still have to, even if you feel weird, you still have to go, but like, you know what? That's weird. But I could see that this cat's passionate about it, it's genuine. Yeah. So then you still want to respect it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, but when they're like he said, if it's someone that's like, I heard Tribe and I know Tribe's the best, and because I heard Tribe, it's like, well, have you heard anybody else?
It's like someone who just discovered conspiracy theories. Yeah. Don't nobody want to talk to you for more than 5 minutes,
I just read Behold a Pale Horse.
Yeah,
and you're like, bro,
great, bro.
I read that shit
I don't
in high
know
school,
everything,
dog. Yeah, like,
but I
like,
heard this a couple times.
Dude,
You're not, you know. Get out of here. Okay, Alex Jones, you just discovered fucking...
Hey, did you know 9/11
now you want to tell me all
like
this
a
shit.
conspiracy?
Inside job. It's an inside job.
That's what some, you know, people
That's
of all musics, but especially hip-hop, they be trying to act like that. And I'm like, well, man, please stop.
The UFOs.
It's like wearing a band t-shirt and not knowing none of their songs.
They got the shit, or they'd be like, "Oh, this is my
like
favorite
someone wearing
song."
a Grateful Dead or a Pink Floyd
it's like the wrong
shirt,
song.
and they don't even know any of the songs, or they're like naming Beatles songs wearing a Pink Floyd shirt.
Or you go to a festival and you don't know who's playing.
Dude, I can't even think that's
especially
frittata.
Coachella.
No, but that's frittata, bro, because it's like you can't. I wouldn't go somewhere without knowing.
No, but like it's like a who's who type of thing, like Coachella.
Yeah.
No, I get that. But that's so lame, and they're like, "Who's the
but
headliner?"
I mean, I'll go. I just ain't paying for this shit
for a fashion show.
I
wanted to ask you.
Yeah, why not?
What are some like memorable like shows that you've done? Like
that I've
memorable
done?
ones, and then some like shitty stories that you're just like, what the fuck did I just go through?
I mean, a lot of the shitty ones is like good times that I, you know, would think about, like even just touring or doing like shows far away and things not going the way they were planned or supposedly supposed to go. Motherfuckers be lying.
Oh, dude,
or like, you know, when you're on tour and like a show gets canceled because only one person bought tickets because you're in butt fuck nowhere.
Yeah.
And don't nobody know who the fuck, and you went over your head because you're a big fan, and that's great. But like, yo, we drove out here, dog.
Yeah.
Like, we did a lot of shit. Like, just because nobody came, you're supposed to have that money in hand.
Yeah.
You know, it might be unlikely, but, and then they're like, oh, it's cool, we'll just do a song or some shit. I'm like, so are you paying me double?
Yeah.
And that's not even me. That's really like the people that I was with, because I ain't charging nobody, but I'm on the tour watching this shit go down. Like, so the show's canceled, and now you trying to get this motherfucker to do a song with you? Like, it ain't nothing. Not, oh, my bad. Oh, fuck it. It's all good, because, man, you trying to hypnotize me, fool? Fuck out of here with your magic potions. You know, this shit ain't working, dude.
Magic beans, dog.
I ain't fucking hungry, fool. I already got gas. Dude, they be talking that bullshit. But funny stories that are along those lines. And but dope shows, dope events that I've been to, man, like, performing with Cypress was always fun. I got to do a few shows with them, but I did like the something at the Fillmore, a 420 show at the Fillmore once, and that was really dope. And I had like a lot of homies there that some homies that lived out there, and it was just like a dope family to have fam from huge. That was the biggest out of town show I had did at that point.
Nice.
And like, it was just dope, you know. I've got to open for a lot of people, and it was dope early on, you know, and like having just a big crowd of motherfuckers who don't know who I am and probably don't even want to like me, but by the end of the event,
they're liking you.
A lot of them do,
they become fans.
I'm very proud of my live performance, and sometimes, as long as you here to just, you willing to like, to fuck with whatever's happening, like, you're gonna at least be okay with what I did, motherfucker, because I'm pretty damn good at that shit. But you might not like my music or like what I do, but like the performance is enough to get you engaged. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes
to look me up to see, check out
whatever.
my catalog.
Or even just to enjoy yourself while you're here. Take that fucking stank face off your fucking, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're gonna give me that ugly face, put a hand in the air so I feel like, you know what I mean? Oh,
vibe with me.
Yeah.
And let me, like, in all your experience, have you ever had shows that were whack to the point where, well, of course, but where they would say like, "Oh, you want to perform?" Like, did they ever ask you like for like pay for play type shit?
Oh, I did. I sold tickets for shows back in the day. Which I think is still okay now in certain situations.
Yeah, like
that's not the same as pay to play. Pay to play is easy to say, but that shit ain't the same. That's kind of on you though too, because like
of course,
a lot of these cats,
promoter aspect of like, did you deal with promoters that would be like, oh,
I just didn't do whack ones. I did good ones. Like we'd have to sell amount of tickets, and sometimes these cats would say, "Oh, here's like a fucking shit show."
Yes, that's what.
And
we
the dude
hear.
don't work there no more, but he was. I forgot his name, but I'd be willing to say it. I think it might even been Louis, but he's a little pudgy bastard that used to work at the Ventura Theater. Motherfuckers out there know who he is, so if you listen to 805, you know what I'm saying, you know this fool back in the day was a piece of shit. But we did a show out there. We're from out of town. We sold tickets. It's 3 of us. We brought like 100 people to the show. And it's like an hour out of LA. And then homies from the 805, they were homies, but there was like 10 of them. And they all sold tickets, and there was a bunch of children running around and old-ass people with canes and shit. Like, you know, they there to support their peoples.
Oh, gotcha.
But, like, we sold 100 tickets.
Yeah, that's
and they brought a lot of people, but there's 10 of them. All I'm saying is when I told the dude, yo, can we go on at this time? Like, what the fuck? He's like, I'd rather give it to who did more work or harder work. I'm like, bitch, there's 3 of us. We're from out of town.
And we
look at the people. I'm like, I know I didn't bring my nephew and my grandma and my fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, but like, just don't act like that. That's all. You gonna put them on because they sold more tickets, fine. But don't act like that. You know what I mean?
No, but they didn't sell more tickets though.
No, they sold more tickets altogether. But for us, anyways.
Yeah, that's lame, man.
It don't even matter. But the point is the attitude. Dealing with those types of attitudes, and other shows come up, and we did more shows there, and they shut the fucking mic off while Sendog was rapping.
Oh, shit.
Like, the group that was supposed to go on didn't sell enough tickets, and it was that same group, by the way. It was the same group that went on after me at the Bone Thug show. This was the Alcoholics, and so we came. Was it the Licks? Yeah, it was the Licks. And so these dudes were supposed to go on first. But since they didn't sell the tickets, they tell us we're going on. So I'm like, fuck that. So I start just walking. Okay, let me look for the other dude. And I just walk around, and we just walked around until our regular set time came. But by then they're like, okay, they're waiting for us to go on the stage. They're like, oh, okay, you only got 5 more minutes or some shit.
What? So
we're like, whatever. So we just do our set like normal, thinking, fuck them. They ain't gonna cut us off. Sendog comes on, and they cut the fucking mic while he's rapping. It was very weird too because
wait, they cut the mic off of Sendog?
First they cut out the speakers, but then we could still hear the monitors.
Yeah,
and then they cut. It was something like, it was weird, but yes, they cut the mic when Sendog was kicking a rap. Yeah. It was the most bitch ass bullshit. Then they didn't want to give us money. They owed us money. They didn't want to give us the money.
That's a story.
You know. But this is like the early
break
days
the ankles type of shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Dude.
But there was like,
2x4s.
and then the 2 dudes in my group fucking left because they. Anyways, I could go deep on the personal hurt that I feel from childhood abuse. But that's the type of bitch assness you could deal with though with people out there. Man.
Yeah, especially in the industry though.
And that's one of the things I try not to do when I'm doing a show. Like I just try to put everything on the table and live up to whatever our deal is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And then how do you feel about like the local or the regional hip hop scene in like San Diego?
I mean, I can't speak too much on it right now because I'm just kind of starting to go out again now that COVID is.
Well, I mean, like in your time,
So I moved out here and there wasn't as big a scene from a performance standpoint. There was a lot of DJs and there was always some hip hop event to go to. But when I moved here, it was like the end of the bus stop. Yeah. So it was like a lot less shows. Like I used to see shows were happening, but it was always during the week. And I'm living in LA. I work. I'm like out there, right? And so then I move out here and it's kind of just coming to an end. So there wasn't a lot of shows. It was more events. So when I first moved out here, it was tough.
Yeah.
Like over time, more shows pop up, consistent events like BattleBot or OB Social and all kinds of shit. and just consistently pushing. And then when Hip Hop Wed started, like we definitely provided a consistent like church for the hip hop community to come through and kick it at. And there was like a dope like mixture of people from all over the county, which is what I wanted to do. Like when I would book people, I try my best to keep it spread out, always try to bring an out of towner or two, and people that I try to put like a dope mixtape together. Your mixtape ain't just a bunch of dope songs or just random songs.
Yeah.
There's some kind of story to it.
Yeah.
There's a flow to it. And I wanted that because I wanted everybody on the show to have an opportunity to find new fans, because this dude don't sound just like you, but there's a common thread in these events, So, and I try to get creative with it. That was like fun shit to do, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So I thought it got good, and then COVID came. And it slowed it down, and then like streaming shows. But Slapping Hands is popping. I see Milky Wayne's doing shows again, consistent. They're doing shit at Winston's, the Golden Rule, I think is what it's called. There's all kinds of shit going on. So, it's on motherfuckers to get out there and do shit, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop fucking just being like, I'm going to go to a show once a month and not do nothing. Just, you make music, put the shit out. Put your music out. God damn it.
Well, Dorado's got a couple things.
Please tell me about all the producers who never put any beats out. It's like, well, what are you doing? Did people pay you for the beats that you're not putting out? Because if not, put them out, dog. Why not?
Yes.
I mean, save some of them, but don't. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm one of those that's like, don't let it sit on the hard drive.
You gotta do something.
Put it out.
There's not one thing to do, but do something.
Yeah, but El Dorado has what? The Pop Off, and then Dub B's got the
BK Lounge.
BK Lounge, and that's what every
Are there
Saturday.
performances at those things?
I'm not sure about not at the
no.
Really? Okay. For some reason I thought
BK there's always like dope DJs.
Yeah, there's
like,
always DJ shit.
And that's one thing that I always would tell fools. You want hip hop? There's always some dope hip hop.
Yes.
But if you want a performance, there's not always performances.
But it's hard to
Sometimes
find
they suck.
good underground hip hop nowadays. And like honestly, when Dub B dropped his set here, like I would if you like the elements and all that shit that we were talking about earlier, I would definitely check out BK Lounge. Is pretty dope. I could charge that for you in a second, brother. I got you.
Shit, let's get back in the mix for a little bit, and then we're gonna have Kahlee drop a freestyle.
I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna do a 5-minute comedy set.
Nice.
That I just wrote.
I'm gonna sit topless right next to him, dude, so we can give him lots of ammo.
And that's the set. That's the set.
Yo,
I
Nick,
stare, make faces, while his titties are out.
Nick in the chat. Nick in the chat. Shout out to Nick. He said SD State of Mind tape is dope.
Thank you, bro. Oh, can I talk about some of these things?
Yeah. Go for it.
So
talk about the projects. Also your projects.
All right. So we was talking about that El Blue track, SD State of Mind, Volume 1. I think it was SD Renaissance. I think that's the name. It's San Diego Renaissance, still SD. Anyways, man, check that out. SD State of Mind. Go to the fucking page or just go on your
Spotify.
Yeah, whatever your platform
Such a
or
dope
preference
name, by
is.
the way.
Thank you, man.
You're very welcome, bro. I
and
love
fucking,
that.
bro, like it's just a bunch of dope cats. Everybody played a part in like a Hip Hop Weds event. And it's all San Diego artists, MCs, and producers.
Oh, nice.
Definitely check that out. And it's free on the Bandcamp, SD State of Mind Bandcamp, or, just search that shit.
Is it free to stream, or can we download it?
It's pay if you like.
Okay,
you know
nice.
what I mean?
Hell
So
yeah.
it means it is free, but it means you could pay. Motherfucker,
Nice.
cough some shit up.
Yeah.
$1?
Yeah, like
whatever.
Yeah, donation
it
for
just
sure.
goes to fucking doing shit. I got cassettes too.
Oh, nice.
Motherfuckers acted like they wanted fucking vinyl. But then,
if you press vinyl, I'll take vinyl.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure some will.
Hey, dude.
But I'm saying
even the tape.
Like,
I'll pay for the tape.
We bought vinyl from Victor.
Just follow through with when you ask somebody to do some shit because you want to support some shit and they finally do it. Make sure your ass is one of the first in line for that shit.
Yes.
Because motherfuckers out here trying to do shit and it's hard to get support for.
Hey, well,
100%.
Soul Shack Records does do a lot of good support with local MCs.
Yeah,
so
I came in through the back, didn't even know I was here.
Yeah, but it's like
I was like, oh shit, this Soul Shack.
Nah, Sweet Chuck supports the local MCs and artists. Like, I mean, we even got a dope ass band that's local that I did not even think that was local, man. Those fuckers are dope. I'll bring that up one more time after, but it's all about this cat.
So Soapbox Chronicles, the most recent with my man Innate on the beats, and then what's it called? Blind to the Fact EP came out late last year. That's with my man Chrome on the beats. I got the new single that's dropping Friday, produced by El Blue.
We played that at the top.
This month, I got a song I'm featured on by Ash the Author. Also, Rick Scales featured on that. I got a track featured on my man Apollo's new track. It's called Horns and Halos. I'm featured on some shit called I don't even know the name, but shout out Crotona P. Man, that's a different one. You know what I'm saying? I think I got something else too. But
These
I just
are
got a
all on
bunch
s-
of shit. These
these
are
are
features.
all
When you do a bunch of songs,
streaming.
never know when they're coming out, and they all happen to come out in a good amount
Sounds
of
like
time.
you're busy,
Woo!
brother.
He's busy, man. He
Yeah, you
works.
sound like you're
That's why I
fucking
like
busy,
him.
brother, yeah.
He fucking hustles. He
Bars
hustles.
Weekly every Tuesday on Delicious Vinyl Radio on the Free Dash Radio app, and then of course on Mixcloud/Bars Weekly. You get the shit uploaded. If your shit fits, send it to barsweekly@gmail.com. Send me new shit, and if the shit's a year old or 6 months old, it's not new. So don't send that. And then yeah, man, go ahead and give me the name and the fucking artist involved in the song. Send some fucking high res work that doesn't look like you took a picture. Somebody who took a picture of your artwork. You know what I'm saying? So I could use it and like help you. God damn. Why would you send a fucking file with no information on the song and
Bro,
you didn't
don't
say
even
shit?
know.
They
Like,
didn't say shit. Did you say I didn't know?
You don't even know how many times.
I wish you could take over.
You don't even know how many times
Listen to
I've
this.
said that. I've said that. Local or underground artists.
Fuck
If
local.
you send
These guys be bad.
Anybody,
if
give
you-
me the name
if
of the
you
artist.
send-
You
name
already
of the
don't want to
song.
talk to me on the email. You're just like, fucking send me the
Yeah.
laziest shit. It's copy and paste.
Yeah.
However much is there,
Yeah.
copy and paste.
If
Just
you're,
one fucking
especially if
thing.
you're sending a DJ your track, make sure it's tagged with the artist name and the song
I'm gonna
name.
start snorting, bro, 'cause
And
you
the
know
song
it's-
name.
At least,
Because-
I already know you're not putting the producer's name on there, because
No,
God
yeah,
forbid the
yeah.
producer gets some credit.
Yeah,
But at
exactly.
least put your
But
name
you know,
and
now,
the name of the
now
song.
that I've been doing it for a minute, if it's not titled right, it's Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
I don't give a
I'll
fuck.
say this:
Who the fuck?
If I don't recognize your shit and think that I already like your shit, at this point I'm getting so much. And this is not me talking about me no more. This is me dropping jewels.
Yes.
Other people think like us.
No, yes.
If I got so much shit to download, you just giving me reasons to not download
your
it.
shit, yeah.
Or
Bro,
listen.
It ain't even nothing personal.
That's
Like
the
that's
best,
what you pay
bro.
a PR person for, to fucking be like, okay, well that's the
But
homie
it should
Jordan,
even
so
be
I'm gonna
common
check it
sense
out.
if you don't even have anyone
It's
to
common
do
sense.
your PR,
It's
bro.
common sense.
Yeah.
It's to let you know.
You'd be surprised.
And is
These
it a
motherfuckers
project
just-
or is it a song that's blind to the facts?
Oh, so it's a 3-song EP called "Blind to the Facts."
Dope. And I love the fact that it's named after a famous line from one of the best hype man, Flavor Flav.
Yeah,
I don't
Damn,
know. Split
dog.
stock. Split
Gotta
stock.
bring that back
Split-
full circle.
Damn.
That's how Mark does it.
Damn.
He's blind, baby. He's blind
Damn,
to
he
the
got
fact
you.
for watching all
He got
that
us on that
garbage, dude. That's the famous line from Flav.
I don't know.
just
People
had to,
just
I just
tuning
had to
in.
throw that right
That was
there.
a
Just so
callback.
that- Yeah, I had to go.
That was a callback. That's called a callback.
Yeah, exactly. Bring it full circle,
job.
baby. That's how we do it.
You did it.
All right, so all I know is that you were dope for the fact that you have so much shit on your plate.
Thanks, man.
You were able to handle it.
He
You're
handles
able
his
to
business.
deliver. Because a lot of people can be like, "Oh, I got all this shit going. I haven't finished.
But nothing
this,
ever comes
I haven't
out.
done that, and yeah, and you never
Nothing
hear
ever
it.
comes out.
And it's like, I did it. I did
fuck
that.
you talking about? Yeah.
Like that's like dope.
Well, I've been
I
doing
respect
all
that.
that, and because I've been doing all that is going to be showing its face over the next 6 months. So
That's
it's going to be a good year full of a lot of releases.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so by next year, we had this conversation about how the scene is out here. I promise that shit's going to be magnified.
Hell yeah.
It's doing fine now, but this
Yeah,
time
but
next year,
magnify it by a year, and it's
this
gonna be
summer
a hit.
even.
There you go.
And I'll say this: I am going to be still throwing shows. We'll be doing SD State of Mind events, but I'm not going back to no weekly event anytime soon.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And also let
uh,
us know, like, if we could do anything to help or promote or whatever,
For
or
sure.
play,
I
whatever.
appreciate
you
it.
know? Definitely want to be
I'm
involved.
definitely gonna continue to try to do some different shit that people ain't doing too often.
Nice.
If you Slapping Hands got the dope hip hop cracking right now, so I'll still do some shows, but they're taking care of that section of it. So let me try to do some shit that nobody's doing yet.
Got you.
That can fucking
Create a different
what's the
lane.
word I'm going for? Like accompany it nicely, pair nice with some dope
Yeah.
events.
Oh, compliment it.
Compliment
Yes,
some
yes.
San Diego hip hop. So we'll see. I got
Nice.
some shit up my sleeve.
Oh,
Goddamn
yeah,
it.
that's always good. That's always good.
But it's good that you're busy and making dope shit and not busy making trash either.
Exactly,
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause there's a lot
100%.
of people that are busy and you're just like, damn, I don't want to even fucking listen to this shit. You know what I mean? But then you got people that are busy,
Motherfuckers don't
like,
want to listen to my
yeah.
shit though. Clearly.
Nah, why do you say that though? Why do you even say
because
that?
not
dog?
not enough of them listening.
A lot of people might not know though.
Yeah,
like, you know
yeah,
what
I
I mean?
know.
So it's not that.
That's exactly
like,
what it
like
is. They don't
me.
know.
Like I've heard songs from when he plays. I'm like, oh wait, who's that? And he'll be like, oh, it's fucking Kahlee. I'll be like, okay, dope. But I didn't even know what you looked like.
What's your name, Scott?
Yeah,
My
Scott.
man Scott just rolls in, literally like, I just seen you on Instagram or some shit. I'm like, oh shit, okay, it's working.
There you go.
You
The,
know what I
algori-
mean?
the
It's
algorithm is hitting.
No, but your skills work too because I
Yeah.
heard that track and now it's like, yo, whatever you got, I'd like to listen to.
You
and
know
play.
what my favorite shit is by far is like either something like this or like a performance, because that's when I get to like show more than just my music. You know, I get to like talk and like engage with people, fuck around with people, and
your
like,
personality,
connect with motherfuckers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and then like kind of tell a little story before they hear the song or whatever the fuck I do.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it makes everybody wants to like shit. Nobody wants to go to some event and not experience it in the best way possible, unless they're just being a baby. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, maybe. And like, I'm just gonna try to help you do that.
Yeah.
Because I've been to a lot of whack events and wish somebody would try to get me engaged. You know what I mean?
Same
so
here.
yeah, we're gonna
Same
have some
here.
fun. You come to a show, we're gonna have some fun. Come on Monday.
Monday.
Barsweekly.com, get the tickets there.
That's the one we're going to, right?
Yeah, and that'll be at the Casbah.
Yeah, man.
Casbah.
It's gonna be fun.
What's the street downtown?
It's
India?
Damn, is it?
It's off of Laurel.
So is it Laurel with the
or
H?
Yanni?
With
It's
the
off of
H?
Yanni.
Yeah, Casbah, San
Anybody?
Diego. Anyway,
Anybody? No?
Monday.
Okay.
Monday.
It's that spot
Missed that
that's
one.
all fucked up parking and hard to get to.
That was
all
very
it is.
discouraging.
By the,
Actually,
by the airport.
I
dog.
happen to feel
Hey,
that's very
they,
convenient.
no, if you know, I've been there, bro, and I'm fat. I'll walk around the corner. I don't
you
give
met
a fuck,
that brother
but I just
before?
don't.
You know that dude, Chuck, the guy that lives upstairs? He's an interesting character.
Damn,
Shit,
dude.
I bet. To live upstairs, yeah.
Be like, keep it down.
Nah.
Shit,
Yeah,
let's get in the mix for a little bit, and then we're gonna come back after the break, and
Yeah,
Kahlee's
yeah.
gonna drop a little freestyle.
Put a mic, put a camera here so I can look at it.
Dang.
I see myself right here, and it's just the top of my hat the whole show and shit.
Well, then look straight at
Sorry.
the camera, motherfucker.
Sorry.
No, just fucking
I
with
feel
you.
like
No,
I'm- I
no,
feel like I'm
Ryan
being
Stout was
arrested
here
right
last
now,
week. She had a
shit.
Kango, right? And so we kept going, hey, like just kind of look up or move, tilt the hat.
Or put
'Cause
the
all
hat
you saw was
backwards.
just, like all you saw was this, like
Yeah,
she's
it's
straight
hard.
low key. But that's the homegirl. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Who's Music Break every Wednesday night? Kahlee, DJ Syko. We got Scott.
Better play
Sweet
some
Chuck.
music before I start talking
We
again.
all up in here. Gia.
Take a moment, simmer down, let it cool. Understand the move of niggas with small shoes. Understand the who's and ows that go who when the time come around, the second time for you. One, never outshine the man. Big wave in the water, I'm a tidal man. Two, understand your man. Just cause you friends with them don't mean you friends with them. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Take a moment to chill, let it really soak in. Three, this like the fakest to me. Whatever you after, you gotta keep it on the sneak. You can hear a lot more when you speak less. Catch them lacking in their actions, leave them speechless. Four, never say more than you need, cause the more that you speak, the less niggas gotta read. One to the two, to the three, to the two, to the three, to the two, to the three, to the four. Four to the three, to the two, to the three, to the two, to the three, to the two, to the one. One to the two, to the three, to the two, to the three, to the two, to the three, to the four. Four to the three, to the two, to the three, to the two, to the three, to the two, to the five. You gotta guard it with your life. Your reputation is everything, gotta play it right. A lot of niggas start looking shaky in that light. Product of discussions, bacon in them lies. Six, gotta stay inconspicuous. The game of life ridiculous, find you in the thick of it. Seven, he who lays the lauders up ahead and let the niggas do the work while you just show up for the credit. 8, understand the power of the bait. Flash a little in they face, send that nigga to his wake. 9, swear I hear this shit like all the time. Let your actions do the talking, nigga, judge me by my grind. 10, be mindful of niggas who don't win. Stay from round advisor, end up just like them. 11, aware of all what's popping in the news. If it's popping, then it's popping, ain't no popping without you. 1 to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 4. 4 to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 1. 1 to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 4. 4 to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the strategic how you at it when it's your time. I'm away, baby, catch me on the shoreline. To catch you up, I'ma need a little more time. These are the laws when you in power.
Strategic how you at it when it's your time. I'm away, baby, catch me on the shoreline. To catch you up, I'ma need a little more time.
These are the laws when you in power. 1 to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 4. 4 to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 1. 1 to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 4. 4 to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 3, to the 2, to the 2, to the 2.
that fire spitter. Saliva hit you, ignite on contact. Running circles around these dudes like Usain Bolt. No joke, I want all the smoke. Box me in, never get too close to 40, say hello. I'm different, switch through moves like the strains in my weed. Don't be a hoe and we ain't talking about gardening tools. Look to the sky, you'll find me, I'm right there. Bobbing attitude like fuck you pay me. Who you think you playing with? Me and Vegas murder mics. Savage burn the state coach and ride off in the night. Be easy, believe. I dissect these words, sharp precision, strong presence, wordsmith, spit life, though in a story direction. They ain't fucking with K. Who really wanna try to put me in a different zone and I'll kill my opponent. They don't want that shit, ready for the war. I've been prepared, came for it, homie, still giving more.
Flip my words, got you. Get inside you.
My persona was void, no flaws. That's the wild style. Wild style. Always been about foul check. My guns go boom boom and your guns go out.
Said I'm an inker with the war paint. Pushed to do violence even though it became too late. Ayahuasca to see mindless assassinate the inner monster for talking monster left earth without NASA. Came back a changed man and don't remember neither, but I got a game plan. I flipped the switch, made my ancestors proud. And just because you yelling don't make a motherfucker loud. I heard about a written that be hitting that spot that hit it, knowing that you've been through the same shit that I've been in. That's how you get heard, that's how I tune in. Push past the hatred and keep it moving. You know I'm all in, only fuck with my kin. If you ain't in my circle, man, keep it pushing. I'ma do what I do till I can't no more. Stay dodging all the bull like a matador. Let's go.
Yeah. This high power like I'm top dog. Kick out the backseat windows of a cop car. I ain't trying to be a rock star. A batter ram in this game full of locked doors. I used to listen to advice, nowadays shit shaky. Everybody wanna lead but can't shake being flaky. Gotta make my own path, crack earthquake shaking. Trying to build an empire before the architect takes me. Whatever that means, addiction like a crack fiend. Diction like a top chef, kitchen spilling back team. Your man's clean, that's what I'm saying. I used to catch more streets and scribe spots than a spraying. You can learn a lot creeping late nights when you watch right. The game set 4 corners for the change at a stoplight. Now that I'm grown, I'm trying to rock right. At the door with the password, let me show you how to knock right. Yeah, been in the field for a minute, but I guess these motherfuckers didn't know me when I did it. Wasn't feeling the terrain full of whack holes and vultures, so I tore this bitch up from the roots for the culture. Yeah, been in the field for a minute, but I guess these motherfuckers didn't know me when I did it. Wasn't feeling the terrain full of whack holes and vultures, so I tore this bitch up from the roots for the culture. Feel like I've been engineering a fortress with every picture perfect brick like a portrait. I ain't a savior, but a position was vacant. Just finished redecorating, now the scene's looking gorgeous. I'm Bob Ross with a fro and a brush. Paint a picture, every stroke is a touch. We ain't cut from the same cloth, the understatement of a century plus. We come from different planetary bacterial mush. Bit of a weirdo, the only choice was not to hide it. Conversations a psychedelic trip, get in and ride it. The third hits the one, countdown to blast. It's off like space shuttle sound barriers crash. I keep my jewels to myself though, too many bitchin'. Holding back my wealth of knowledge was a tough decision. Crazy favors lead to resentment and hate. I focus on the game board, instead I let my actions demonstrate. Yeah, been in the field for a minute, but I guess these motherfuckers didn't know me when I did it. Wasn't feeling the terrain full of whack holes and vultures, so I tore this bitch up from the roots for the culture.
Where are you from, Andre? I'm sorry, do you speak English? Where, Andre, where do you come from?
None of your business. If the questions are too hard for you.
I've been away too long. They forget I'm killing shit like Colorado kids with hollow tips, demolishing. Keep testing my tolerance low. Calling slow, family matters. Watch the company you keep, kinfolk. Pen strokes vicious and camps made up of deep dope bitches. I'm coveted. Fantasize more than kilo coke wishes. Low switches. I hit and bounce. Hydraulic on them hoes. Frolic with the pros. We cheap for your Potter in your nose. Y'all done been exposed. Naked in the gimmicks and drug budgets. I'm not budging. Planted on the throne of y'all dumb subjects. My first decree. Torching all y'all niggas till y'all burn debris. 3rd degree scars in the bars. Hurt them with certainty. The show's the burial site without the eulogies. I do not see how you niggas listen to this buffoonery. It's foolish, maybe allure jewelry in the cabinet.
cash flashing. With courtesy, I bury him inside a brass casket.
They want to go ahead, but watch how long it.
Pay attention. Ride tracks like a soul train.
They want to go ahead, but watch how long it.
Pay attention. Ride tracks like a soul train.
Raw animal slash, sting and splash, gangsta new jack with a bat in the trash, razor blade, salt in the gas, it's all for the cash, the alter ego, easy E rolling the regal, y'all a hammer, pool scene in the speedo, you dirty spaghetto, Cali burrito, moving the needle off the Richter, you watching Leonardo paint a picture, illest mixture, a veteran, the recipes, medicine, but call me mister, get your hands up like a field goal kicker, stage rocking like a cityscape with bars of paint cans and streakers, a weapon born in test tubes and beakers, major leaguer, you remind me on my Jeep, a toilet seat or something weaker, Cholo fit with Cortez and Creeper, peace to the Reaper, word to Aretha, eyes red as green rooms in Eureka, my mind's read a scene through to your speaker, it's fresh state, the rest hate, but I leave the keys to the gate, it's getting deeper, holding your floaties, about to drown in a sprinkler.
They want to go ahead, but watch how long it.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Ride tracks like a soul train.
J57. I've been a factor, they starting to take notice. Been questioning my motives, middle finger to POTUS. I've been a factor, they starting to take notice. I've been a factor, I've been a factor, I've been a factor, they starting to take notice. Been questioning my motives, middle finger to POTUS. A Cali native village creative, born to be greatest. I figured God's a G if I'm the image that he made us. Screaming life's a bitch, a sideways grin, laughing irreverent. Cause I'm an asshole, we a match made in heaven. A capoeira up rockin' my graffiti denim. Hip hop's my symbiote, we like Eddie Brock and Venom. Imagine one of the best, West Most and blowing smoke. But never brandish the pistol, pimp hoes are so dope. Confidence intimidating to the weak and less secure. Leonidas with a foot to the chest of a messenger. I'm from LA, but still you f***ing with a San Diego veteran. With gold bars hollering in the Brinks truck caravan. Holding your wedding bands, best man fight over necks. While I take a 25 on the rock, straight to the neck, yes. You okay, rappers been doing well. The real set, get off of them coattails. While you counterfeiting, faking, hope you got a little scared. The real set, get off of them coattails. Lying how you selling dope, but now you popping hella pills. The real set, get off of them coattails. You was acting big and gangsta, how you crying in your bed. The real set, get off of them coattails. Truth be told, I'm on my second win. Crawled out of the wreckage, message to my next of kin. Been a pillar, so they chomping at my ankles for the ages. But me falling off of freestyle murders, you written pages. All hell when I arrive, hand slaps of respect. It's all hell when they see you start scratching their neck. I call these rappers Top Gun, cause I'm pressing eject. If you don't, why you ain't impressing me yet? The 5th star striped jersey in the rafters. Top seed tourney got you spinning topsy-turvy, hung over the morning after. Extraordinary banter, a splash of root beer in my Fanta. Your kingpin stories like seeing Santa. Glamorizing the struggle, obviously not true. I ain't knocking your corner hustle, but you not a top crew. You the type to do the shit you say you hate when people do. I'm doing me, so do like me, except instead of me, do you. You okay, rappers been doing well. The real set, get off of them coattails. While you counterfeiting, faking, hope you got a little scared. The real set, get off of them coattails. Lying how you selling dope, but now you popping hella pills. The real set, get off of them coattails. You was acting big and gangsta, how you crying in your face. The real set, get off of them coattails.
Yo, what's good? Who's Music Radio every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. You already know what it is. We got the homie, dope MC Kahlee. We got Who on the ones and twos. We got Scott behind the camera.
Scott the Dreamer.
You know what I'm saying? Scott the Dreamer. Shout out to you. Show's dedicated to Lonnie L. Train.
R.I.P.
Right now we are going to do what we always love to do on these segments.
Yes, when we have the artist in, this is what we do.
We do either freestyles or written. This gentleman decided to go a cappella.
A cappella, the first.
No, but that's what's dope, though.
That's the dope shit.
Because now they get to know exactly what the fuck this
what
cat's
he's
about.
saying.
So we're going to go ahead and kick that off right now. Whenever you are ready, my brother.
Grown man shit. Yeah. The banner scar strangled, triangle choke, the flag mangled. This a practical joke. Throwing tomatoes. Murphy's Law wear raincoat. Skeptical of the horns and the halo. Snakes will backstab they soulmates for pesos. See, that's the evil men do. Sharpen tools for the garden that I tend to. The eagle's poison apples on the menu. Repeat mantras, dodging imposters, trying to posture and offend you, but stand firm. They trying to learn how much they will that you gon' bend to. This more than bars and instrumentals. Life coaching at its finest. Motivation for the mindless, service animals for blindness. Crown jewels for your highness. Every man and woman royal in their kingdom. Next, eliminate that shady in between them.
It's shells dropping like machine gun funk, big and notorious. The frogs will fall victim to the scorpions. The winners of the wars are the historians. But who could tell the difference from a distance? Who's the losers and the glorious victorious? It's just a page in life's handbook where highlighted lines don't apply the same for you it does for mine. Salivating at the sounds of bell chimes. Pavlov's law of control, breaking modes till my progress tenfold or I'm in a hole. I'ma keep my focus on the goal. Clarity and murky water balance, power mighty dollar and a life of honor. The old school alma mater, life lessons from a husband/father. If you came for drug bars, then don't bother.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah. That's some MC shit right there.
No, that's some dope ass shit. And then I love the fact that it's acapella. They know what the fuck you talking about.
Every Wednesday I'm dropping them bars weekly acapellas. It's on the YouTube, Kahlee 310, or just on Instagram, Kahlee 310.
And where can they follow you on Instagram?
Everything Kahlee 310. KAHLEE 310. Also got the bars weekly at bars_weekly. You know, barsweekly.com, the best place to see everything. You know what I'm saying? It got the links to my music, got the links to playlist, my YouTube, the radio show, you know, everything I'm doing, man. Barsweekly.com, easy to remember, you know. Spread the word. I appreciate the love.
So dope. And make sure everybody in San Diego go check out on Monday
at the Casbah.
Casbah.
It's going to be fun.
And
we'll be there.
Yes, we will be there. And shit, man. Thank you for coming out, dog.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
I appreciate you coming through. Thank you for leaving me hanging.
I mean, I almost let both of y'all hang.
No, but I was just saying.
I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, oh, somebody got this.
No, but thank you for coming through, and thank you for coming through with skills.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that.
Sure. Skills. Thank you.
Because that's like, that makes it better for us.
All day.
And I just want to say, as a fan and a friend, keep pumping out that music, man. I appreciate that.
Bro.
Yeah,
For real.
definitely. A fan.
And I'm glad I got to meet you tonight, and I'm glad I got to hear you live and even on, you know, on Serato or vinyl, however you want to put it. But it's dope to hear.
Exactly.
For sure.
And,
shout out to Soul Shack Records, 235 Adams Avenue.
Finally be here.
And if you want to support the show, make sure you hit that whosmusic.com. Buy some merch. Maybe the Who's Music Radio t-shirt. We'll send it out. That's how you support the show.
And thank you, everybody, for all the kind words in the chat for DJ L Train Lonnie. And, you know, at some point we'll figure out what we're going to do, and we'll let everybody know the celebration of life and everything. But just thank you for tuning in. Love y'all. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
You got one more track to play us out, or we just cut? We just go.
Yeah, we'll just play this and then just fade it out.
All right, sounds good, y'all. So thank you for tuning in. Who's Music Radio every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. We out.
Let's
go. Kahlee. Scott the Dreamer.